Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Hot. God PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. Go Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.
Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday. Let me shout some of my good people out here. Good morning, Nika, is that how you say it? Shannon, good morning. Welcome. Happy Sunday, y'all. Y'all, I know I just be spurred of the moment going live on y'all. I'm gonna have to make a schedule. Good morning, everybody, of when I'm going to go live. But it be times that I just can't plan this. I just go, okay? How y'all doing on this nice Sunday? Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Stephanie, good morning. How are y'all doing? Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to do something real quick. But y'all, I just came to chit chat a little bit about Romeca's auntie Leslie went. Good morning, True Blessings. She was over on Upper's, shout out to Upper platform yesterday, I believe it was, just clearing up a few things about her post that she made and things of that nature. But I just want to go over it because she also speaks about the court date, what happened in court, because I was in court. Hello, Tanya. I was in court, and it was people coming over to me trying to tell me what happened in court. And I'm like, I was there. You can't tell me what happened. I went live right after court. And she said, like, it was a lot of stuff, rumors. It was a lot of rumors being put out that wasn't true about what happened at court last court date. And I tried to tell y'all what happened at court outside at that fight. When that fight happened, it didn't start outside. It started in that courtroom. And Carlos and David just jumped up, started taking their coats off for nothing. And everybody was looking like, what the hell? What's going on? And so Romeca, because I guess people trying to go around making it seem like Romeca family just being messy and starting stuff. You say, just say, it don't matter when you live. I got them notifications set, period, as you should. That's why I be telling y'all. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning, LaTanya. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, so she cleared up a few things. We're going to go and we're going to listen to what was said. Yes, Shelly, I think I said it right, Shelly Shell. I came right after court and told y'all, the motherfucker, he just jumped up. He just jumped up. Him and David, they just jumped up. And I'm looking like, what the hell? So when he jumped up, Romeca side, her family jumped up. Yes, and that's what everybody been saying is that he tried to make chaos. Why he did that, I don't know. Good morning, sassy mom. And I'm telling y'all what happened in court, and people coming over to me trying to tell me what happened in court, and I'm like, that's not what happened in court. But if they said that happened in court, let them say. I'm not finna dispute and try to make it seem like I'm talking down on another content creator, but that's clearly not what happened in court. But we're gonna go through some things. We're just gonna listen to what happened, what Auntie said over there on Upper's platform. Because yeah, it is always a lot of stuff, lies being put out, and it's mostly like she said, the other side is putting it out, and then Romeca supporters sharing it, which makes it gain traction. Because if y'all know, Romeca got the bigger amount of supporters, I would say. But let's get into it.
So my live stream can't hear you. And I just wanted it to kind of come from you. I did read the post that you made this morning about all of the lies that are being spread on social media regarding the case from the Romeca supporters. So I wanted you to kind of explain what you meant, because you know how social media get. People will take what you say and try to spin it so it fits a certain narrative, but I think that it's more beneficial if you are able to speak on what you meant by that.
So, good morning, everybody. Oh, hold on. She's trying to talk me. Hold on. Let me tell her. Hold on.
Okay.
1 minute.
She gonna be right back with y'all.
Okay. I'm back. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm probably back. First of all, I would like to thank everybody. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody, all supporters for Romeca. We really appreciate it. Anything I post, I noticed that a lot of the other people are taking it and switch my words around, which that's not what that's not what I hate that they do that.
Yeah.
I was explaining about why are we so concerned about what that supporter over there is saying, and saying negative stuff, and we're bringing it back.
Right.
To Facebook. Some of their stuff would be nothing but lies. You know what I'm saying? And then they get back to our supporters, and then it twists it. It twists it up.
Right.
And I don't like that. I've been seeing a lot of them that, what the other supporters, highly supportable people be saying or whatever. It'll be a bunch of lies.
Yeah.
And, so it's like, and then our supporters say something and then post it, and then it just starts spreading. Which we don't need that. We need to stay focused on what we got, the evidence we got, the real stuff, not the lies that they are posting out.
Right. Because so actually, when I look at your post, it's pretty much exactly what you said. Is we need to focus on the truth, and I have seen on Facebook certain things be shared. Maybe not necessarily, created by Romeca supporters, but what Auntie Leslie is saying is that certain things don't need to be shared.
You say my homegirl is a federal attorney, and she said the issue with this case is that jurors comes from the public, and yeah, exactly. And all this stuff that's going on, it don't look good, and that's what I've been steady saying. And every time I come on my platform, I reiterate the same stuff over and over. But yeah, like they saying, if it's being shared, it's gaining traction. You know what I'm saying? Like it can only go so far. If you know what I'm saying, you see it, send it to the DA, like she said. If you see it, just tell the family. You know what I'm saying? Like you can inbox it to the family or whatever. You won't got to keep sharing it and doing all this extra stuff. We know a lot of lies be put out by the other side, but you can't fight that. Like that's just impossible, because it's going to continue to grow legs. They say Carlos and David both are over 35 and are very immature. Child, let's keep going.
Right.
It's just not no 5 us here, 5 us there. And my thing also is, I can name 5 to 6 platforms YouTubers that came to support us when they came to support us when we was protesting.
Yep.
They came to sit in the courtroom with us.
Yep.
I'm trying to see what they doing.
Right.
One of them even drove hours.
Yeah, I think who was that? Cold Peace TV.
Drove hours hours in the mess to come and sit in the courtroom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bless her.
That's Cold Peace TV.
Yeah.
I'm wondering where she from.
I don't know where she from, but she sure came to support.
I'm
trying to find out. They do all this talking on Facebook and doing all this posting people information and stuff like that. Where y'all supporting her at? Come on, she needs some support over there too.
Yeah, she from what I heard, she don't have nobody in the courtroom for her.
Sure, it's 100 of us there.
You
There's
know,
only 65 of us can get in, and the other ones outside because we can't get in because there's a lot of support and more of supporters.
And that's what I told y'all when I came back. I said, because people was asking how many people was in the courtroom. Romeca had a lot of people, a lot of family in that courtroom. And like she said, they got a big family. I told y'all, I said, y'all, they wasn't lying when they said that Romeca got a big family. And you got to think about it. That wasn't everybody that was at that courtroom, at that courthouse. And compared to Holly had a handful. And just to give y'all a insight of it, Holly had like a handful. Romeca had 4 handfuls type stuff. So why would they come in there acting a plum dumb fool to make them look away when it's showing like this girl really got family that love and care about her, that's coming and want justice for her. I told y'all I couldn't figure out for the life of me how Carlos did what he did, because clearly I was on Romeca's side 1, 2, 3 rows down. Carlos was on the opposite side of me, on Holly's side, in the same row as me, and we both sitting at the edge. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yes, it's not. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't have made sense for them to be the ones that get up and start some mess. They didn't. I'm telling y'all, I've seen how everything played out. When he came in that courtroom and sat down, him and David, I end up looking over because I didn't actually, when he came through the door, I caught him when he was coming to walk down the aisle. And I was like, oh my God. I just instantly was like, what the hell? He really here. I'm really like getting to see this dude. And he sat down. Everybody was sitting down. Romeca people came in, sat down, no issues. You know what I'm saying? Then out of nowhere, him and David just jumped up. And what I tell y'all, I said, Miss Tina, she got up and she said, sit down. We not doing this in here. Sit down. And hell, the shit was looking so crazy to me. I'm like right there in the middle because I'm like literally right there next to Carlos. I'm like, Miss Tina said, sit down. And Miss Tina said, sit down again. And everybody sat down. And I'm thinking in my head while I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? I couldn't understand what had happened. But let's keep going.
Lady, stop saying he was cussing me out. He didn't say anything to me.
She said that?
Yeah, you didn't confront La Leslie. You didn't say nothing to La Leslie. You know what I'm saying? Like, gee, why do you keep saying my name?
Right.
So I'm not understanding why the hell she keeps saying my name. Because I wasn't, I came out there on the end part.
So it sounded,
I had to use the bathroom.
It sounded to me like that a lot of people was kind of trying to make it seem like all of this stuff happened outside the courtroom. But from what Leslie's saying, y'all, the incident before they even got outside the courtroom started in the courtroom.
Yeah.
It started because
it was all cool. They locked us. They kept us in there for a minute. I had to use the bathroom. I almost peed on myself. Whatever. I left out, went to go to the bathroom.
And I told y'all, I said, no, whatever happened, I said, it started in that courtroom. It didn't start, because if something, y'all got to think about it. If something started outside before they came in the courtroom, it would have. That's where it would have stayed outside. Like they wouldn't even came into the courthouse. They wouldn't even been, because they was gonna do what they did to him after court. They would have did it before court. That's what I'm telling y'all. It happened in the courtroom. Y'all go back and listen to my videos. I told y'all, no, I wasn't outside. I was in that courtroom with Leslie, and she's not lying. She was at the door trying to get out. She kept telling them that she had to use the bathroom. They thought she was lying, but she really had to use the bathroom. They would not let us out that courtroom. So everything that happened happened outside. We didn't get to see because they held us in that courtroom, and we figured out once we got out, the reason why they held us in that courtroom so long was because that was happening outside. Because they told us Holly's side going out first, get them a second, and then we could go out. It didn't go that way, baby. They held us up in there for like 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Good morning, D. Good morning. So I don't know who started this narrative that it started outside. It started in that courtroom when he jumped his ass up. And what I tell y'all, when everybody sat down, David jumped his ass up and went and got in the front row with Holly mama. Let's keep going.
This what happened. We already had like 3 rows of people already, of our family members in the courtroom. You know, it's hurtful.
Right.
It's hurtful too. And, you know, everybody trying to hold this in, and it's just so hard for us. You know what I'm saying? So when me, my sister, my niece, and all the other family members that was coming in, you know, one of our family members was kind of crying. Well, a lot of them were crying. They cry every time they go to the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And we walking in, and my sister like in the front, my other niece, then me and my niece, and then one of them, our family member had got up because she was kind of, you know, hurt or whatever. So all I know is I'm like in the middle, and I see him get up and David get up to and they pulling off their coat and taking off their jacket, and my niece said, why y'all taking off y'all coat? You know, everybody looking like what? So everybody stood up.
Mm-hmm.
The whole family had stood up, the ones that was coming in or whatever. So you like, what the hell? You know, you like, what the fuck?
Right. The situation.
She got control of it.
Okay.
She got control of it.
Okay.
She got control. This her daughter.
Right.
Whatever she say goes for her daughter.
Right.
So she said, everybody sit down. And everybody sat down. Everybody sit down. That little 3, don't get it twisted.
And it'd be mind blowing to me. It's like a mind fuck to me that people go and listen to people that like literally was not in the courtroom. They came back trying to tell me what the goddamn lawyer had on and what Holly had on. When as soon as I stepped foot out the courthouse, I told y'all what the lady had on. This is exactly how they look. And somebody asked me in my comments, hold on. Somebody asked me in my comments, is this a real picture of them? Like, no, it's not a real picture of them. I did fucking chat GPT.
Guess what happened? We already had like 3 rows of people already of our.
I'm showing y'all.
Guess what happened? We already had.
It brung it out. It brung the picture out exactly how they look, except for Holly hair was hanging. It was hanging straight down. She had a side part, not a ponytail. But this is exactly how they looked in court. You had people coming back from other platforms saying such and such said to such. It was pissing me off because I'm like, y'all can't tell me nothing. I was there. D say, I love the auntie. She's one that keep me going with the case. Some people are just made that this a mess. Yes, and that's what I was just getting ready to say. Leslie, I really mess with her because she gonna come when she do come out and speak. She gonna say what's on her mind. She don't give a care how people might take it, whether it's towards the Romeca supporters or the Holly supporters. Like, she's gonna say it. Good morning, everybody. Have a blessed day. Just for Romeca. She gonna come out and she gonna say what's on her mind and how she feel about how things is going. But and then because I came out and I told y'all, I'm like, the girl Holly is weird. Holly is weird. I said the girl literally, it blew me because she literally came out with a smirk on her face. Next thing you know, everybody talking about this smirk, this smile, and I'm like, they come over here. I said, God damn it. I'm the one came and told y'all that. How y'all coming to tell me something that this girl, and then people was putting extra sauce on it. I'm like, it was not like that. Like, God, it blows my mind how you could, like, literally you could say something and not mean it a certain way, or not, or it could just be just what you said, simple, and it goes a full circle and come back a whole totally different way than what you said happened to, from people that wasn't even there, people that wasn't even fucking there. That is insane. That is insane to me. Let me play this last one.
And everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. That little three, don't get it twisted. That little 3-foot little lady, look, sit down. This ain't what she want. She want peace. She want to get justice for her daughter. She don't care what nobody else on the other side doing or what they saying. We here for that. So by then, they, half of them went outside. David went up to the front, sat with her mom, and Carlos still stayed right there. Mm-hmm. Now, when they escorted everybody out, they escorted them out first. Now, I can't say what happened outside because I was not there. Mm-hmm. So nappy head lady, stop saying he was cussing me out. He didn't say anything to me.
She said that?
Yeah, you didn't confront Leslie. You didn't.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing to Leslie. Like, no words to Leslie, no words to Miss Tina, nothing. He was sitting in there like, fuck the family, if you ask me, in my opinion. He didn't get the chance. He didn't say anything to Leslie. I don't know where that came from or why she asking that, but no, he didn't say nothing to her at all. It says Holly is living a delusion. She isn't going to get it until she get that life without parole. Exactly. And that's what I've been saying. Some people just came in on this case and saying whatever they think. Shake my head, just messy. Yes. And I said that in one of my videos not a couple of days ago, how it's people that's just starting on this case, just coming in, and they putting whatever they want out. That's insane. You can't do that on a case that's this serious. Like, this is somebody's loved one. This is a real serious case that's probably about to go to trial, and y'all putting all this mess in. It's ridiculous. Like, if y'all want to know, go to the court date. Like Leslie said, go. If y'all supporters, go support. Like, don't support the messy stuff. Prison isn't what's going to do it for Holly. It'll be when Carlos posted pics in matching PJs with the next baby mama. And that's why I keep saying, that's when she gonna explode. When she starts seeing stuff like that, or when she hear about what he posted about Meeks. Even though everybody say he don't really feel that way, he's just doing it, it don't matter. It's gonna make this motherfucker flip a wig. He was trying to be funny and got his ass whooped in the process. I don't know what he was trying to do, but it was insane. I heard that Holly's former cellmate said that Holly told her that she shot Romeca in her face so that she couldn't talk. See, this is what I be saying. I don't know if that lady said, if Holly said this for real to this lady, or what Holly was laughing about Amir being sad about Romeca. I don't know about that, so I ain't even gonna speak on that. But all I can speak about is things that I saw when I was at court, things that been put out by paperwork, and give my opinion on things. Because I don't care what you say, I'm gonna always give my opinions and thoughts on stuff that I feel like talking about, or that I feel is weird, or I feel could be a little piece to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about that, but you got to understand too, if she is saying that, she's stupid. I'm just gonna put it like that. She's stupid if she's saying that, because all day long they put informants in the cell with people to get them to talk so they can have more dirt on them. So if she is saying that, that's on her. Holly better not be talking in jail. Them girls would tell the prosecutor. That's what I'm saying. I bet you jail and then girl don't play about certain crimes. Them girls don't play about certain crimes. That's what I'm saying. If she is talking, it's just gonna get back to the judge. It's gonna get back to the prosecutor. So I don't know how true that is, but hey, if it's gonna get us to get her ass even more, then go ahead. That woman was clout chasing. I don't know, cause I mean, she could have just took that to the family instead of going on a platform and talk. She could have hit up Leslie and told them about it. Holly has no remorse, and Carlos is acting a fool because he's next to be locked up. She ain't gonna have no remorse because she's a narcissist. Hey, Copies. Good morning, Vanessa. That's why I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, guess what? We don't got nothing to worry about. I keep telling y'all, relax, sit back, and let's just take this ride. I told y'all before they got her ass and locked her up. I said, y'all chill, relax. It might take some time, but they gonna get her. And what the next day it came out. No, the next couple of hours after I did that video, it came out that they locked her up. Y'all gotta have faith. That's all that is. And if you worry, that's just gonna bring nothing but negativity. If you worry, we got this. Everybody just needs to stop with the messy stuff. I don't know, because like when I was just over there at my platform, just listening to the shit, and I made a comment. I was like, what the hell is going on? Because it was stuff being said. I'm like, oh no, so I didn't comment no more, say nothing. But then you get somebody in the chat talking about I forgot that damn name. I forgot the name of the person talking about I'm messy. I be being messy with Keys. How the fuck do I be being messy? And how do I be being messy with Keys? You can't even put me and Keys in the same you can't speak both our name in the same thing because we don't even be on each other platforms or nothing. What are you saying? If her lawyer has as coded as she claims, she told her client not to say shit while in lockup, ain't no friends. If she told her that and she's still talking, she's stupid. She's stupid. That's why I stay in the bushes and comment every now and then. I watch the content creator channels that speaks facts. You have to at this time these days. It said the question is, can Carlos really go to jail for pillow talking and Holly took matters into her own hands? Carlos can go to jail because if y'all remember, it came out. Keys said that it was told to him allegedly that he did say allegedly that that Carlos was talking to Meeks before she pulled up to that school. So if he was talking to her before she pulled up to that school, he can get in trouble for that. It's like he told her to come up there knowing something that was going to happen. He can get in trouble for that. She's not going home, and I'm at peace with that. Me too. And I keep telling y'all, no. She's not. Good morning. She's not going home at all. Morning, cold peace, honey. That was a mess over on the chat. Deanna, yes, it was. And that's why I said, you know what? Let me just sit my ass right over here like I be doing and not being nothing. But y'all, let me get to this real quick. I wanted to show y'all this. Now, because everybody trying to figure out, people was talking about this. So I went and just did. It just really kind of popped up on me because I was going through some of Ari's photos and the lawyer Ari, right? Hold on, where is it at? Hold on, y'all. Dang, I thought I uploaded. Hold on, give me one quick second. Okay, I'm back. I had to upload some. So I was going through her photos, and this is one of her clients that she helped, right? And it says, arrested at age 18, given 2 natural life sentences, retried 3 times, gave the Illinois Department of Corrections over 25 years of his life. Was one of my first students in the State Bill recording studio. Brilliant, talented, unwavering faith. Fought for years, most mostly filing his own motions to be released. I'm not responsible for any of it, but he is home, doing well. Had to make sure he was celebrated. And if y'all notice, she said he was one of her students in the Stateville recording studio. And y'all know she I did a little research, and she had partnered with I'm looking at some of these comments. I'm gonna have to go back to y'all comments. I'm gonna be a little behind in the comments, but let me get this out, y'all. She had partnered with Common with building this studio in prison. Now I don't know. This may be something y'all can answer for me. I don't know it, but did Carlos ever go to prison, or was it always just county time? Because if so, I feel like that this may be the connection between them, is this music shit. It's a whole news clipping. I went back to I freaking recorded it, y'all. Where it went, I don't know, because it's not in my stuff. But she is on the news talking about this recording studio and her building it. Like, well, Common built it. It was her idea, and he came along. They partners basically. How that works, I don't know. But in one of Carlos' videos, he said that he was signed. I don't know signed by who, because clearly it's not no major record label. But I was looking, and I was trying to figure out, do they do sign people in record deals? And it said no, that this is basically just a nonprofit organization. So she gets paid through the prisons, I guess. I don't know. But I think that this is the connection between them two. That's how they know each other, besides her being friends with one of Carlos' friends as well. So let me read a little bit of what I found for y'all. I got this off of her Instagram. It say, check out the state of the art recording studio at Stateville Correctional Center. Launched today, pioneered by yours truly. I do this for y'all. Special shout out to at Common for all your contributions, and thank you to at CBS Chicago for bringing attention to such important topics. It says, and then I got this. I'm gonna catch up with the comments. I'm gonna be way behind. It say, attorney Ari Williams had a dream for the inmates at the Stateville Correctional Center, a dream of rhymes and beats created and recorded behind bars. I know music brings us all together. I want them to be okay. I want them to do something they've loved to do, Williams said. And I know many of them are rappers. They love to rap and they love to sing. Through a family connection, she reached out to a fellow Chicagoan who could make it happen. So she got a family member that knows Common very, very closely by her saying that through a family connection. So this is probably why another piece of the puzzle as to why people saying Holly got people in high places as well. I don't know, but this is our life's work, and we're committed to this. I don't know, y'all. It's just something that I came across, researched, and did a little bit of digging on. I'm going through some of y'all comments now. It say Carlos going to jail. He aided in her unaliving. Besides, the feds should be on his tail for federal financial crimes. Exactly. Why was lawyer talking about the head? What you mean? He's going to get in trouble for holding Romeca restraint and telling her that the nutcase was going to retrieve a weapon to pop out her. That alone. That's what I'm saying. And that alone is going to give him plus, because her thyroid got crushed. Good morning, Tay Ebony. He could have prevented. Instead, he helped the situation, in my opinion. That part. Definitely. Good morning, Cold Piece of Check. Good morning, Ashley. I seen an old video of Romeca on her TikTok with the same outfit on that Holly killed her in. Insane. Child. Chuba, so since you're right about that, Holly going to flip out in court Wednesday. Y'all, I'm trying to be there too. Y'all might keep your eyes open, because I'm trying to be at court too. She give Trap Queen vibes. She exploiting this case for her own attention. The math not matching. That's why I say I'm like, it's the lawyer trying to focus on the headphones like the volume can be turned down. I used to wear headphones on the bus. Yeah, I used to wear headphones at work, and I used to wear them because I didn't want people coming up to me trying to hold conversations, talking to me. I don't like talking, just randomly talking to people. and they was never on. Yes, y'all hit the like button, please. Thank you. Y'all can subscribe too if you feel like it. Copies, I'm on it. I got 3 cousins that work there. That work where, Divine? Tell Ebony Gibson she has a bad temper and a slick mouth. And say this case is going to be a humbling experience for Ari. She's too arrogant and it's not about designer clothes and showboating. Yeah, so um that's part of, like, I guess where she gets her money from too. Is not just from being this lawyer, uh I would assume, because if she's like really mainly dealing with gun cases, that's not enough to sustain the lifestyle that she has, and living in that um place she got, like, up in the air. I seen her house, like she's in like a condo. It looked like maybe downtown, I don't know. It says she is the founder of an initiative. So let me read this to y'all. It says she is the founder, because I asked about her, I googled it. It says she is the founder of an initiative called Rebirth of Sound, a 12-week music production program launched in collaboration with Chicago rapper Common at the Stateville Correctional Center in Illinois. The program aims to help incarcerated individuals develop new skills in music production and engineering with the goal of rehabilitation and positive re- reintegration. I can't say that. I get tongue twisted. Into their communities upon release. Rebirth the Sound, superheaded by attorney Ari Williams and artist Common, is a music production and skill building program offered within state prisons as a rehabilitative initiative, initiative, not a commercial service that helps people get record deals. So it's not they don't help people get record deals, but I can assume that they can, you know what I'm saying? It's a good look for people that's trying to get a record deal. You know what I'm saying? You got Common, the face of it, like literally. It's the program's primary goal is to provide professional level training and certification in music production, songwriting, and audio engineering to incarcerated individuals to help them build skills for future careers and personal expressions after their release. Focus on rehabilitation and skill building. It is designed to offer real opportunities for people preparing to return to their communities, focusing on restorative justice and human-centered rehabilitation. Ownership of music. Says participants in the Rebirth of Sound program retain full ownership of the music they create, which differs from standard record company models. It says the program itself is not a record label and does not have a formal mechanism for securing record deals. Its goal is to equip individuals with the tools and knowledge to pursue ownership of their art and potentially start their own labels or find opportunities independently. But that's not to say, and this is her, that is not to say that they don't help them climb that ladder. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Hold on. Let me go. I'm going through some of y'all chats, okay? Let me get to them. I read that one. Oh, Divine. You said divinely. You said in Statesville, you got 3 cousins in there. Okay. And then this say Holly was just a pawn, and I don't even think she realizes it. No, she don't realize it. By the time she have a thought to realize what really happened to her, it's too late. It's too late. Ari looks like she'll risk it all for some young. I said the same thing, and then when I seen a ring on her finger, I'm like, whoa, okay. I'm always listening to your live stream and replays. Love your channel. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate the support. Y'all got to know that. The lawyer looks like she helps. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's something. I don't know. So I wanted to Carlos attend this class when he caught his fraud in gun case. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Do anybody know if he ever went to prison? But I don't think, I don't know. I don't know if they do it on the inside and outside, what they doing in prison. Because I would say, like, maybe if he never did go to prison, he's still connected with her on the outside. to do this program. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm giving a little bit of insight of what I found, and maybe this could be the connection. Ari won't win this case. She's not good enough, and that's another thing. Hold on. The markets say the music industry is done. Yep. It says Smile say the lawyer looks like she helps people after they have been convicted. Has she won in actual trial? I've been seeing that a lot of them get thrown out. So, some so worried about the pull up only and not what happened after the pull up. And I just hate how bad they speak of Romeca and her family behind this. I really do too. I ain't gonna lie. I hate it with a pat. Like I dislike it. This was a hit. What you mean? The mind of Trish. Oh, on Romeca, you saying if Ari was smart, she would say Carlos did it instead of trying to go after the witnesses. But that's why I'm wondering, like, is that why they trying to bring in this DNA? Because DNA, they automatically get your DNA and put it in a system once you're um incarcerated. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, what would be the reason why they asking for DNA other than to say her DNA ain't the only DNA on that gun? I don't know. He was house arrest. He's never been to prison. Okay. Thank you for that. But who's to say that he still didn't connect with her outside of prison musically? They said she has a young nigga with tattoos and locks. What? Child. Is that her husband? Because she had a ring on her finger when the pictures I seen. I want to know how him and Holly doing all this talking and he witness for the state. That me too. Because if they really is talking, that could be tampering with a witness. That could be all types of things. I feel like she won't regret killing Romeca if she goes down for this. The only regret will be getting caught. That's what I said. They narcissists. Like, they thought they could pull this off. Maybe it could have been he received probation if he didn't go. Could have been a condition in his exit. Yep, that's a good one too, Sassy. That's a good one. We need to see those court papers. Hold on. They are trying to bring reasonable doubt. Of course, and that's what she's supposed to do as her attorney. She's supposed to do that. True Blessed is going to be Miss Erica. I read it. She doesn't play Holly better. Not coming out giggling. Oh, you talking about the judge, Tay Ebony. When this is over, if I was Roro family, I would sue, especially Gary Coleman, for defamation of character. They need to, when this is all over, they need to sue state of Illinois. That's the first people that need to get sued because they did a horrible job. They can't immediately tell female DNA from male DNA. It is a normal process to collect DNA from a charged suspect. Yep. I can't wait, y'all. I'm just waiting to see if this gonna go to trial. I'm gonna be up in there every day. I'm gonna get me a motherfucking hotel room and I'm gonna be up there. I wish that court hearing can be televised. Yeah, and people were saying that it was gonna be televised. It was gonna be a Zoom last court date, but it didn't happen. I don't listen to all them other people, so I don't, because my mind go a whole nother place when I see bullshit, and I ain't trying to get into bullshit. DL must not have an attorney because any attorney would have been told him to stay off the internet and shut the fuck up. Money, yes. That's what I've been saying. Like, why out of all times now you want to get out and start talking? Why is you doing that? Because I haven't heard what he said. I haven't been over there to listen. You know what I'm saying? Probably if it was on somebody else, like on a Romeca side platform, then I would. But I've been hearing that he been talking, and I'm like, that's insane. Good Sunday morning, and God bless. Maybe Ari hooked up Holly to talk to Carlos and or Holly's family doing 3-way phone calls. Christine, you never know. Never know. This can go a number of ways, y'all. That's why I keep saying, let's petition Court TV to pick this case up. Somebody started up. Maybe y'all can get it. I'm going. Good morning, Kobe. Good morning, Butterfly Empress. As long as God's willing, I'm going. And they keep showing all the issues him and Romeca had, but we've yet to see the ones of Romeca. What Ashley? That's what I steady been saying. Show me where Romeca was harassing her online. Show me where Romeca was calling, because y'all putting out all this stuff with him and with her and Carlos. Where is it? With you won't see her and nobody in Holly face talking shit, doing nothing. All we get is third party information that Romeca said she was gonna do this when she see Holly. Romeca said she gonna do that when she see Holly. Let us see it for ourselves that she said and did these things. I mean, she gave this man over 10 years and look how he crossed her. That's why I said sad, pitiful. Can't make it up. Good morning, Lakeisha. But instead, they want to run with these narratives, made up narratives that they putting out about Meeks. And that's what pissed me off from day one, was when Q was coming out with all this bullshit about Meeks. And I did not like that. Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. Hold on, y'all, because I had something else I want to show y'all. He is being coached. It's called attorney strategy. Coached by who? Who attorney? Holly attorney? Hey, love. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading some more y'all comments, because when y'all in here, I like to let y'all know that I'm seeing y'all comments, and I'm gonna read, and we having a conversation. You feel me? If the lawyer is making it where they can talk, she can be held in contempt and sanctioned. Yeah, that's true. That is true. So let me tell y'all, all you see is her clowning with Carlos. Exactly. What couple or what baby mama, baby daddy never did that? You will not find anything about Romeca harassing Holly. I guarantee you will find videos of Holly harassing Romeca, though. That part. Greetings and blessings, beautiful co-PCV. Good morning, Diane. Okay, I'm gonna read this one, and then we're gonna keep going. It says that was very homosexual quadre to show those videos like he's a jealous side chick. Shaking my head. All I kept saying is, why is he going so hard for Carlos against Meeks? Because the way things was happening, my first thought was, I was like, he seemed like he jealous and used to like Romeca. That's why I said that was like my opinion. I can have my opinion. And I was like, because why do this? And then you doing it for somebody you said you ain't talked to in over 3 to 4 years. It didn't make sense. Like, you putting yourself in the middle of a unaliving case, you know? Let me show y'all this. And so people was saying, it's being said that Holly had a new lawyer or whatever. I don't know how true that is or whatever, but I think Ari is still on this case, and I just think she's picking up her. This is Attorney Sierra. Her and Ari has worked together before. Ari has picked her up on a case she had before that was pretty hard, and allegedly they won the case together. She has her own law firm as well. Now she went to court. She got locked up for one of her court hearings, because she had 2 court hearings on the same day, and she was trying to get the prosecutor and the judge, to reschedule the trial date, because she had to be at this other trial date, and I think that trial, it was the last day, and she needed to be there. She didn't go to that other trial date that was just starting. They held her with contempt of court for that. So they got little strategies that they use to prolong cases and stuff. So by her not going to that court date, that trial, I believe it may have got pushed back because of this tactic she used. She screenshotted it and put it on her TikTok herself that she was locked up for it, and she explained why she did it, and because she needed that court date pushed back, and if they wasn't gonna do it, she was gonna make them do it, type of thing. So they got their own little strategies on how they deal with certain things and how they maneuver and try to get their way, type of thing. Okay, I'm going back to some comments. Gabby says he is helping Ari. Okay, helping Ari how? Can you explain on that? Because I think I understand. Well, ain't no, I think I know. I feel like I understand what you think, what you're saying, but I want you to expound on it. Hey, Diane, good morning to you. And how are you doing today? Ashley says, and then say, oh, you all don't know her well. Guess what? The fact she got crossed by those that do know her is very fucked up. You got strangers showing compassion for Romeca and Grace. Yeah, people, I heard Q say, how, um, Carlos ain't even been to her grave yet. Ain't shed one tear. How would he know if he shed a tear or not? Is insane to me because you're not around this man. He could have shed a tear or not. I'm just saying. Let's be real here. But I don't know. Maybe the family can expound on if he been to her grave or not. But that's what Q said. It say I was thinking his crackhead ass was being paid by Carlos, and once Carlos ain't make a payment, he started telling. Child, I don't know. He was just trying to be in his good grace. That's what I guess. They all went against Meeks, and that's insane. How what was Meeks? Like, for people, you got this many people that act like they hated her so much for what? Why? Why? How long you been with some of these dudes don't even matter no more when they secretly hate you. Facts. That's facts. Cause I said you could be sleeping with the enemy. That's a true statement. Like, you could be sleeping. You think you madly in love with somebody, and that somebody is madly in love with you the whole time. They secretly hate you, envy you. I was a video about Holly when she first was held on September the 8th. A witness supposedly came out who was in the holding cell. Holly was confessing to. Oh yeah, I seen that. I ain't report on that because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Carla gave, but I did say I believed her when she said about Holly, how happy Holly was leaving for court and coming back from court, because I told y'all I seen it with my own eyes. The girl is weird. Carla gave the other side all of him in Meek's messages and videos. They say it's bad and Meeks is a total crash out. Of course, Carla was not doing anything wrong in these messages and videos. Child, why he need to give them to the courts then? Why he giving them, passing them along to people that don't even matter? That's retarded. If he's sitting here saying that Meeks was the one that hit, this man said Meeks hit Holly. Why isn't lawyer presenting evidence of the harassing phone calls, voicemail, something to prove self-defense narrative? Does this information even exist? Well, maybe at this court date is when they start submitting evidence of what they got. Maybe. And okay, if don't y'all think it would be a video? Let's talk about this. What I just said. And then I'm gonna read this comment. This man said Romeca hit Holly. Don't y'all think it would be video of that? Why they ain't showed the video? They've been putting out all this bullcrap about Romeca and him that don't even got nothing to do with September 8th. And this man had 2 phones with him. Why is not no video of her attacking Holly? Let's talk about that. That he giving everything to them. Why he ain't gave them that video? Why ain't nobody said, oh, I saw the video. It's really a video of her attacking Holly. They would have put that out so quick. It say, regardless of it all, she didn't deserve to be killed off words. That's what I said. And online back and forth. We all fall short in this life, but that don't give anyone the right to be killed and unarmed, heartless. I've been saying the same thing. Cause shit, she ain't sit there and try to take Holly out. And Holly was up on online doing the most. Our never videos and all this. Talking about her son, talking about her work, what she do for work, talking about her car, all this stuff. Hey, sister, we love. How are you doing? Like, this is insane. Hold on, I'm looking at some of y'all videos. I mean, some of y'all comments. Yes, I'm like, so they be making me mad. Like, show me the video. Show me the footage. Show me the video or show me a screenshot of her swinging a punch. Why is bringing up what him and Romeca went through? He's slow. That has nothing to do with exactly nothing. Nothing. Good morning, Cole. Peace. Happy Sunday. Good morning, loving cats. They want to dwell on the past. Who don't get silly with their significant other or their baby mama, baby daddy? Like people do it all the time. And he was just annoying. Like I told y'all that in the videos weeks ago. I can see why Romeca was spazzing out on him. He's annoying. Look, and then he's annoying, bro. I don't even know. He's annoying. And she said, all he do is lie. He's a narcissist. And I literally see what she says, just looking at him. He's annoying. That's what I am saying. They focus on everything else and not what happened on September 8th. Like he knew how to get under Meek's skin. That's all that it was. I heard they were breaking in businesses to find the video. I heard that too. I don't know how true that is. You say the auntie said that? I don't know. I ain't hear her say that. So I ain't gonna talk about that. Then I would never videos is what's gonna get her. But yep. Because how you know all this stuff about this woman? Why are you picking with this woman? And then Romeca said she done blocked this woman on all social media platforms. If she was the one doing the harassing and stalking and picking, why would she block you? Why would she block you? Make that make sense. It doesn't matter what Meeks did before. What matters is what Meeks did that day, and she didn't crash out and she act no fool because she didn't care and didn't deserve to be unlocked. Exactly. And that's what I said. They thought she was gonna do what he probably used to her doing when she see him from him fucking with her, but that didn't happen that day. It went totally different, and that's why they in the situation they in now, thinking by getting rid of Romeca gonna solve the problem. Baby, no, this is just the beginning. Facts, just the beginning. And he's somewhere letting up somebody else as we speak. Probably Romeca didn't hit Holly in the face, and Romeca stand inside of her car with her arms folded. Exactly, that's what I heard. She was supposed to have hit Holly before the witnesses or anyone saw anything, and Holly shot her too. Okay, smile. Make that make sense. He has his phone. Listen, okay, let's go here, smile. I get what you're saying. So let's go here. If that did happen, man, Carlos got all these video footages of Romeca's cutting up. Why he don't got that? That means he pulls his phone out every time he in the presence of Meeks. Why he don't got that? That right there, that'd have been the icing on the cake for them to for their story to go the way that they wanted as self-defense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, y'all? They are saying the threats again. The threats again. The girl and new baby were in the messages. They will use that in court. Well, let them do what they want to do. It still don't add up to them her killing her because she didn't do nothing that day. And from the way he hit on her, shit, he made her crash out. Woman putting his hands on her. Hold on. Dang, where'd it go? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get. Hold on. These comments be going fast. Okay, I read that one. Okay, this one. Carlos beat Romeca and gave her a black eye. His past will come. Yeah. Have her looking like that and got to go in front of her damn baby like that. What type of man are... Nope. We ain't going to say that. What type of boy are you? That's crazy. Hell, I busted windows out, tires, and I put my name on his car playing with me. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, especially when you young, things just go there. It gets out of hand. Thank God Queen Romeca documented everything. That's what I said. Romeca documented a lot of things that was happening. Carlos is showing remorse now to show it wasn't no hate involved. He stated that Holly didn't get mad when he spent Christmas with Romeca, which the video proves that's a lie. Exactly. Because that's why I would never wear matching outfits with a man that got a baby on the way. Oh yes, I hope somebody screen recorded that and sent that to the judge that he confirmed that. And then that video that I would never video gonna put it together. She was mad. Leslie confirmed the break-in yesterday when she spoke in that interview. Oh, okay. Because I didn't go that far. I just because I don't want to play a lot of somebody else content. Good morning, co-piece on us. Well, if they did, that's a charge right there. I bet the defense gonna say she wasn't talking about Meeks in the I Would Never videos. They can't dispute that. They can't. I want to see pictures of him with the new baby. Do he have custody of their boy? Why his butt was clowning? No, they saying that Holly family got the baby, but DCSF or FS, however you say it, is involved still. So I guess he got to have supervised visits as well. I don't know, but that's what they were saying. How much weight do you think that I Would Never videos would carry? She never mentioned Meek's name in those videos. It don't matter if she mentioned her name in the videos. We know who she was talking about. Meeks went to her birthday in a black car. She's saying who catches who got to catch a ride to their own birthday. Meeks did that. She had a black car pick her up. Meeks' car was in the shop. Meeks worked as a nurse. She was a CNA then. Girl, you over here, you gonna get blocked. Because I don't know what angle you coming from. That's common sense. This is why I be saying when stuff is plain as day, people try to switch it and make it look away that it's not. Like, it's clear who she was talking about. Did they ever say who those two women were at the scene on 9/8/25? Woman with braids that Los tried to wipe his hands on. No, but I think one of them was his sister out there. Maybe not. Relatives, I feel like. Exactly, Kopi's, he brought out that energy Romeca gave him. She was tired of the bullshit. That queen was made for a king. She was just too real for the shit he put her through. Facts. Oh, thank you. Who is this? Love, is that Love Cats? Thank you, Love Cats. I appreciate the super sticker. How do I get that out? Okay. I'm trying to go back to... I hate when my comments do that. Yes, Copies, you are correct. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, here we go. I don't care if she threatened her in those messages. Holly had enough time to leave if she felt danger. Facts. Not even that. You had time to leave when you went back to your car to get that gun. That's why it's not self-defense. You can't leave and go get something and then come back to what you call was a threat. You can't do that. You should have had that thing on you already. That's why Q ended up coming out trying to say, no, she didn't go back to the car. It was on her hip. And I showed y'all, ain't no way no gun was on her hip without no fucking the gun case, the gun holder. And if she tried to put it in there without a gun case, it was gonna slide right down through them damn pants. Look the type of pants she had on. No. Y'all better start making this make sense. Y'all gonna start making me just talk more. Cause they be sitting here, they be just pulling shit out their ass. They tried to set her up, but she didn't react the way he expected her to. That's why Carlos got everyone screaming. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. They thought she was gonna act how she normally act. Let them tell it, but that didn't happen. Well, Carlos sure is not helping Holly with that self-defense case. All things that he is speaking about. He probably trying to cook her himself. That's what I'm saying. You don't know how these narcissists. You never know how they gonna go by doing things, and this could be his way of trying to cook Holly low key without actually cooking her. Rotisserie chicken style. Comments go fast because it's a lot of upset people, women, because we know how these men play games. All this never ever bullshit. Girl, please. That part. True Blessing says Holly isn't too intelligent. I've been telling y'all that just by looking at her. I was thinking same about the I Would Never. They definitely going to say it wasn't direct to me because she didn't mention a name. They could say that. They could say that, but we know, and if we know, the courts know. Who else? No, matter of fact, I take that back. Fuck that. They do know, because who else got a baby by him? Who else got a baby by him that she's pregnant by? Make that make sense. She's pregnant by the same girl that she's speaking of, baby daddy. It's gonna hold big weight. Come on now, y'all gotta think. Yes, who else do she share a baby daddy with? I would never be wearing matching PJs with matching outfits with a nigga that got a baby on the way. Carlos ain't thinking about y'all. He's somewhere laid up with some trade, somewhere looking for his next female victim. Child. Hold on, let's see. Ashley say, I would never side with the bullshit. Us real women know what's up. That part. That's what I be saying. When I first started this case, Divinely said that bit was livid. She was so mad. You could see the steam coming from her motherfucking ears. The way she said we was gonna have steam coming from our ears when we saw they Christmas pictures. No, Bookie, that didn't go over well. But yeah, she was very much so livid. Like, come on, us real women, we know what this was. That's why when I seen this, I'm like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, I was highly upset. Like, this was my sister. Like, this was my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was crazy. And then when you start seeing all the pictures and stuff come out, it's insane. Man, Drew, all of Meek's pictures was way before Holly. And then your current pictures matches pictures that she did way before you. How swag. Meeks and Carlos were in matching PJs for Christmas instead of Carlos being with Holly S. Exactly. Crazy. DeMarcus say Carlos spent, DeMarcus' mom says, Carlos spent Christmas with Romeca last year, and Hollyfield filed a TPO almost every time she saw Carlos and Romeca together. She filed. I believe they have put it together. We're going to see how this goes. That's all I know. Justice for Meeks. Y'all put the pink hearts in the chat. And that's all we got to do is keep speaking on Meeks. Keep getting these in these comments and dropping justice for Meeks, them hearts. That does enough right there. These people be on edge because Meeks got the world, literally. Don't block me, co-piece. Laugh aloud, please. I was thinking that as well from legal standpoint. I didn't think they could use it because no name was mentioned. I don't know. I ain't gonna block you. I ain't gonna block her either. I be getting mad because some stuff is just common sense, y'all. Who shares the same baby daddy as her? Holly only got one baby. These young people and these old bitches out here are absolutely imbeciles. Like, nobody ever ordered or rented out a limousine to pick them up for their birthday. I mean, really. Exactly. And right now, that's what's in. Like, people doing that all the time when they want to show up. Hell, look at Shamar. He always getting a black truck. Hell, a lot of the celebrities get black trucks because they don't want to drive their own stuff because they want to feel important. Meeks was that girl that day, always that girl, and she wanted to feel more of that girl that day with a black truck. Is she mad because she couldn't do it? Meeks family can confirm and prove everything Cordeja said in her video was about Meeks. Exactly. Yep, it is. Drop them pink hearts. I'm really curious. And hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. I'm really curious how much the Holly content creators get paid to lie. Is it in the thousands? Because I would never want to involve myself in a murder case. Child, you got to be a different type of person to do a lot of things that them people do when it comes to a deceased person. Like, for real. Because the shit I heard is insane. Carlos' sister out there and niece and that girl, Romeca Allen. I keep saying that. Y'all gotta go back and listen to some of my videos. I didn't say his sister, but I said Carlos' family members, I believe, was out there on that scene. And I did another video because I went and looked up that Romeca girl. And I said, that looked like that could be that Romeca girl out there on that scene. You know, they was allegedly doing scamming together, her and Carlos, because that's Keys put it out on his platform. I think Romeca was trying to avoid him once she moved. That's why I think she was a little late that morning, but they waited for her. Yep. She probably didn't want to see him. Didn't want to, because she knew what was gonna happen. That's the only way he could put hands to her and do stuff to her is at like catching up with her at the school and at her job. That's what a lawyer can argue, that she could be talking about anybody. That's true. I get what y'all saying, but think logically. Who else do she got a baby? Who else do she share a baby father with? Holly only has one child. It just make me so mad how they did and doing her, trying to paint her as the problem. Yes, yes. And I don't like that. Meeks was in nursing school, worked at time 2 jobs. As she stated in Zoom court, Holly had nothing to lose, not even a career at that time. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna have to catch up to these comments. She stated, why would you take pictures with someone that has a baby on the way? No name said or not. Beautiful Romeca was his first child's mother. Exactly. Ain't nobody stupid. The girl Carlos put blood on was his niece. It was confirmed by. That's why I said. I've been said that. Y'all, I literally went and I found that girl, and I found a picture of that girl on one of the family members' Facebook, and I did a side by fucking side, and I said this baby is connected to Carlos that's on that book bag, which means that this girl is connected. Do anybody remember when I did that? Do anybody remember that? Ms. Copees, thanks for what you're doing regarding this case. No disrespect, but some of these questions and comments, who are you? What you mean? Who are who? Who is who? You're talking about the people that's doing the comments? I don't know. You lost me right there. Holly was pregnant on Christmas and Carlos was in matching PJs with Meeks. We know what's up. We know what's up. Okay, well, if it's not about her, then they gonna have to say who she talking about then. Yes. And she gonna have to expound on who she's talking about. Holly is short bus shorty. Holly needs to give Carlos up because I will not go down by myself. David and Carlos went to the smoothie shop looking for video footage. And then the crazy part about this is, if this did happen, this is why I'm saying, I always say that if this did happen, because I don't know, why would you involve yourself in a murder case? You is literally gonna get in trouble for tampering with evidence, or even hell, something even more serious than that, something after the fact. Like, what is wrong with people? Do you think David and Q get arrested too and charged if they doing stuff like that and it comes out? Yes, I do. They had to. They got to. This is insane. Holly copied Romeca's I would never post. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I actually feel sorry for Holly because something is truly broken in her and she lacks love from her family and for herself. This situation proves it. I said that she got issues. She got issues, and everybody always made her feel like she was never the problem. Like she was too goody. What is it? Goody two shoe. They probably got text messages to collaborate. You mean cooperate that the video were directed towards Romeca? Probably. Y'all got to think too. They have Holly phone, bro. And you guys to believe everything that she said in that video or anything else. She was talking to her friend. That friend that came out and was speaking on her behalf and getting mad because other people weren't supporting Holly may be one of them friends. They're going to go through all the messages and see her gossiping and talking this shit about Romeca. And probably saying these same things that she said in that video. They swear people slow, shaking my head. Not all us Romeca supporters and content creators be on point. Let's talk about it. She ain't never getting off. I keep saying that too. But you got people that think it's a possibility. Well, let it be. then why did Holly have Romeca mail? That's a felony. Exactly. More and more, just more and more shit piling up on her. Carlos was using them women as beers. I'm convinced he like men. I don't care. I don't care. Well, from that video I showed y'all, and I posted on my I posted it on my what is that? Reel on YouTube. What is that? And I showed y'all the whole clip of him, what he said in that. Man, Carlos was using them women as beers. Oh, okay, I played that. Oh, showed that. No, do not put no content creators name in my in my chat. I already told y'all that so many times. Don't do it no more. I said that because honestly, I was in a similar situation and they threw out all my evidence because the girl never said my name in her social media post. Shaking my head. Are you serious? That's crazy. Carlos and Holly caught Romeca off guard because they weren't on Romeca's mind. Romeca was just thinking about getting to her job on time. Exactly. Exactly. Because what the witness said, she said, are y'all serious? I just dropped my baby off. She ain't never getting away with it. But her lawyer got her hopes up, making her feel like she will. I would never wear orange jailhouse jumpsuit and orange slippers. Child. I also wonder, was the woman in the pink looking bonnet standing also alongside that girl, a younger girl around 8, 9, related to Los. His sister lived in that area. His sister lived, yeah, he lives with his sister, allegedly, is what got brought out. And his nieces and nephews goes to that school that Lil Los goes to because he walked them to school at times too. Just in case if you ain't know. I've been involved since it happened only because so many women are this stupid and close to going to jail like her ass. I can't do it. I'm not ever gonna do it. They probably have text messages to corroborate. I read that one. How's that back up here? I already read that. Carlos isn't laying up with nobody but that motherfucker David. Y'all stop with that. We all know for a fact. As you say, real women know that this was some bullshit. Exactly, because I know it was. I don't care what nobody try to feed and put out there. Walking around in someone else's jacket is crazy, claiming she had it 3 years ago. And she was livid. She was highly upset about that jacket. And Romeca said that was her jacket. That's the shit I be talking about. Like, how is you mad about a jacket, ma'am? You got bigger fish to fry. She said that we are going to have fire blowing from our noses. Yeah, that's what she said. Our noses. No, we didn't. Dragon breath, you did. Ken Courts pulled phone records and phone conversations. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, the lawyers, the prosecutors. Yeah, the prosecutors should share all the pics of Holly in Romeca's clothes. Y'all, but you got to think they gonna come. When they come, and they come. I told y'all that the prosecutor on Romeca's case, I seen him talking to Miss Tina. He don't look like he for the shits. He's not finna play. But on the real, they don't even need that video. She's cooked. Yep. That prosecutor, he was just sitting back. He was just sitting back looking like, he was letting Ari say whatever she had to say. He was just sitting back. And then he got up and was talking to Miss Tina, but he just looked like he is not about to play. I would never get pregnant and go to jail. I don't know what she was thinking. I'm just not catching up to the goddamn comments of y'all dropping the pink hearts. I thought y'all didn't even drop them. Period, y'all. Romeca made one post saying she would never, and Holly thought she was doing something while running it in the ground. Everything Meeks did, she did. She just couldn't get over Meeks. You should be that obsessed with your baby daddy, not your baby daddy, baby mama. Good morning, Peanut. Peanut, if you see anybody putting content creators' names in the chat, dismiss them, please. Holly acts like old girl in single white black female. Child, I can't wait to court because I'm definitely trying to get there. I think Romeca was trying to avoid her. That's why she was a little late that morning. I believe they waited for her. They did wait for her because do y'all remember? It came out. Keith said that the security that they, I don't know if the security said it or who said it, but Carlos was on camera out there in the parking lot before Meeks ever showed up, allegedly. I truly pray that if this goes to trial, the jury that is chosen can see what we see. Exactly. I don't know. They might have to. That's another thing, y'all. They might end up having to pull people from somewhere else to come in and be jurors on this case because it's. But I don't know. It's just this shit is nationwide though, so I don't know how they're gonna go about doing this. How you buy a baby stroller exactly like exact the same exact one. Tell me that's a coincidence. Let me read this. How you buy a baby stroller exactly like the one the first baby mama bought 6 years prior. If that ain't obsessed, I don't know what it is. Exactly. That is not a fucking coincidence. Like what? Not a coincidence. And they swear we all trauma bond with baby daddies and baby mama drama, etc. No, we just see the play and not going to let y'all nail this woman to the cross. Exactly. But they acting like they ain't never been through nothing like this. The women on the other side, they acting like they ain't never been through drama with their baby daddy. There's so many evil and jealous-hearted females out here, just like Holly. Oh, yeah, it is. They don't give all of them in. Shamar stay in a black truck, baby. Yes, he does. He'll jump out that bitch so quick. Echo piece. YouTube took down a video Holly auntie uses to victimize Romeca. I reported it last night. It was called Self-Defense Part 4. They were using Maya Live for their content. What? Ciao. Good morning, Co-Piece in chat. Good morning, Constance. That is crazy. That trick never thought she would get arrested just for me. Yeah, she thought that. Thank you, everyone, for supporting Co-Piece. Please hit the like button. Yes, y'all, hit the like button. Thank y'all for being up in here this early with me on this Sunday. It sounds like Quadeja was hating on Romeca. Sounds like she was. Definitely was. You don't want to drink, drive, and hunt for parking. That's why I go Uber Black. Facts. And that's what Romeca had. Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. I'm just now seeing it. I'm late. Let's say I will never be in jail and my baby daddy out posting he missing his other child. That's why I said that's what's gonna make her flip a fucking lid. Her wig gonna come off. I can't wait to see how she come in court looking this time. And when she look at him, we understand about common sense, but court cases can be tricky. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Right. But what if Meek's family can prove that's who she was talking about? What if? Everything was intentional, calculated, and strategic, and extremely occult-centered. Quad, whatever the fuck name is wicked as fuck. She wanted to destiny swap with Romeca. Yeah, I don't get into all of that right there, though, but I get what you're saying, because a lot of people been saying that, and that's definitely how it looks. I don't be getting into that, but that's definitely how it looks when people explains it. I always want get black car service and limo for myself and family. Safety first, no drinking and driving. Right. And she making it like it's an issue. Girl, boo. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, Catherine, for the super sticker. I want to know who Holly was talking to on the phone since she didn't call the police to the scene. I spoke on that, and I said I think she was talking to her auntie or a family member. That's what I think. I'm so behind. Yes, I did say that, Co-Piece. I don't even know what you're talking about no more now. Sorry. Yes, and Diane, I said the same thing. And then talking about she helped the community, but want wipe old people ass when she better pray. Exactly. Because she gonna need somebody to wipe her. They're gonna be in there wiping her though. At this point, she ain't gonna be out here just for Romeca face for your power. What? Okay, you lost me with that, Diane. Oh, that's supposed to be. Oh, why it come through like that? Them supposed to be the emojis of the pink hearts or flowers. Copies. I know who Romeca talked to on the phone. It was her sister. Mm. How you know that? Baby girl, I'm a 65-year-old elder, and when I saw all those videos, immediately already knew this bitch hated Romeca, wanted her life. I told y'all. Thank you for that comment, Empress Awaken. I told y'all when I very first started talking about this, I said y'all gotta realize and y'all gotta think. Me either. I haven't either. Y'all gotta think of a face shot. That's hatred. That's envy. That's all the above. You shot this, and given how gorgeous Meeks is, she shot in the face for a reason. Who else got pics with matching PJs while Quadeja was pregnant? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They probably have text messages to corroborate that. I know. I don't give a damn. Oh, y'all saying y'all remember. I know it was about something that I asked y'all, but I'm behind. Oh, y'all talking about the little girl book bag. That's what y'all talking about, right? Yes, I remember at the beginning you did it. Yes, I told y'all I went and found that little girl. That's his relatives. I thought Ebony heard from that girl. She's actually a young looking woman. The I would never video matches Romeca life. She doesn't have to say the name. The courts can't prove that. That's what I'm saying. It matches her life. But y'all gonna see. Holly was obsessed with Romeca. I feel like Carlos and Holly was fighting for Romeca's attention. That's insane. You know what I'm thinking too, y'all? It just came to my mind with that comment. What if they wanted her to join them? Because y'all know that's the type of time him and Holly was on, because Holly accepted any and everything he liked and wanted to do. And knowing her ass, she probably wanted a piece of Meeks. And he already want Meeks. You never know. That's just, never know. Because why is you this obsessed with this woman? You ain't even thinking about the man. She was threatened by Romeca beauty and smartness. Romeca deserves respect. She dealt with enough on this earth with his ass. Yet they still moving like snake. That's what I'm saying. Even I've said that so many times. Even in her death, her demise, she can't catch a break. They still fucking with her. Empress Awake can say, I remember when you did the video of the little girl with the book bag. Yeah. People be overlooking my shit though, but I don't care. One day y'all will go back and see. Hold on. Yep, she sure did copy that post. Child. You say Holly pics with her dressing like Romeca is going to show her obsession. Yeah. And it's a few of them. Baby, they even had, I seen the picture. I don't think nobody caught on to that, but it's a picture with Meeks with braids in her head going to the back, and then they long curly. It's the, what do they call them braids? I forgot what it's called. But Holly had the same hairstyle. Holly also acted like she low-key had a crush on Romeca too. See? And I just said that. And you been said that. Because I'm late in these comments. She was acting like that. I don't feel sorry for her at all. She can wake up in the morning. Exactly. And she can always call and check on her motherfucking son and see how he doing. CoPC I've been following you for a while. You're the truth and sincere. Thank you. I appreciate the support. If she do get off, she still has to deal with the Department of Social Service regarding her son in the car. Yep. And do. What you say? Copies, you are the real deal. I would love to meet you in person. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make the next court hearing. Once Trick Holly is convicted, I hope there's a big celebration. Y'all, I'm going to celebrate. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate, but I'm going to be happy. And thank you for that. One day, maybe we can meet. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Jess says, just because you got text messages, they have to prove they came from Meeks. I believe they're going to find a text plus app on Holly phone, and they're going to find those messages she claimed Meeks sent her. Yep. Yep. That's what I said. But also, y'all got to think, when you do them text apps, you still have to you got to confirm who you are through email and stuff like that. Um, and I'm quite sure if Romeca was this savvy to not have anything out on platforms or in person of her harassing Holly, she didn't use her email. The calls and text messages is going to tell it all. Yes. Yep, the prosecutors is going to have a field day with this. I will remove comments with other content creators in them first time and second time. I have to place you in timeout for a brief time. Yep. And then if they just keep doing it, we're gonna have to block them because I can't keep doing that. If she has text messages confirming that she made those videos towards Romeca, they're going to use that because she was probably texting her friends telling them that's what I said. Dang, it's crazy because I'm just now catching up to these comments, but I'm saying it. Exactly what y'all already done said. And true, I said the same exact thing. She wanted to be like and wanted raw. Y'all, this is crazy. This whole situation is sad because two women are manipulated by a ninja to hate each other and never knew each other. Guilt is going to eat Carlos up. But who hated who though? Like really? Who hated who? So not only you scamming out here for millions, but you sleeping on your sister couch. Child, can't make it up. Nutra say, no, we had peppermint in our mouth cracking up about you going to jail. Exactly. And we was enjoying our Christmas while she's sitting in jail. And we looking at the Christmas pictures she took. And in her I Would Never video, she said Romeca called her private every day, not saying nothing. But the motion said she made third-party threats. You right. And I wish they'll stop saying, wow, what Romeca supporters going to do when she let out on the 7th. Continue fighting for justice until it's fully served. Period. Clock it, that part. And she ain't getting out on the 7th. So we don't got to worry about that. Well, I keep telling y'all, don't worry. She ain't getting out. Trust and believe Romeca family going to show everything. Yep. They just sitting back waiting. That's it. Good morning, Catherine. They just sitting back. And as y'all see, Leslie only come out and speak when she needs to. Look, once she went back to that vehicle and got that gun, it was no longer. That's what I said. It's no longer. That's what people can't seem to understand, regardless of all this other stuff. Take everything out the equation. The moment she walked away, went to her car to get that gun and come back, it was not self-defense. Is anyone here going to the courts on the 7th? Lovely T, I am. That is my plan. That is my plan. So Romeca has a I Would Never video too. They said she made an I Would Never video post. I don't think I seen that. I can't remember if I reported on that or not. She still has to deal with the Department of Social Service regarding her son. Yep. Black Federal Attraction. They might end up naming it that. Good morning, Angela. Letting her out on the 7th doesn't mean the case over. Let's get this justice going. Miss Tina and her son need time to grieve in peace. Right. It's still a fight to go. If she was, but she's not. So I'm not speaking that. Chicago's Cook County new state's attorney is Eileen O'Neill Burke. Yep, I reported on that. A former appellate judge who was sworn in on December succeeding Kim Foxx and has a focus on being on violence. Yes, her main focus is dealing with guns. I reported on that. I definitely did. She wasn't thinking that demonic Holly don't have a brain. She even copied the green jogging suit. That is crazy work. What, the green jogging suit Holly had on? Romeca got that too? I ain't see that picture. I don't know. Carlos probably bought that stroller. He a girl. I don't know. Yes, the mud messages unit details can subpoena. They can verify by the phones ping how long Holly was near the school. Yep, show can. Show can. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting, y'all. That's why I keep saying I just wanted to go to trial. Baby, I'm in there. How sick is Carlos to see her with this imposter syndrome and feed into it? He was just as obsessed with her as well. Yeah, they both is insane. Hold on, y'all. Is that a new car seat stroller, or did Holly take something else of Romeca's? Don't the models upgrade in 6 years? But I think they still be out, right? I don't know. That's a good question. And then what you saying that tell me? What real woman, like literally, will take somebody else's clothes and shoes? Another woman's. I dare you to fuck try it. I dare you try it. I'm not putting on no other woman's clothes and shoes. I don't think she was buying some of the same stuff Romeca had. I think Carlos was taking it from Romeca and giving it to her, which is insane. That's insane. All these different strollers out here, and yet you get the same one. Shaking my head, yeah, okay. Maybe he was plotting and planning from the beginning to set Holly up. I don't know. Because what? Carlos might have took it back and gave it to Holly. Hello, everyone. I'm new. Hello, love. Welcome. Y'all welcome, love, if y'all haven't already. I'm late. KP, do you have a cash app, please? Does YouTube keep it? Yeah, they do keep a percentage. So that's why I tell people, if y'all want to support me with money, I don't be asking. But if y'all do, y'all got to cash app me. My cash app is Code Piece 84. Code Piece 84. Let me keep going. Hold on, y'all. I caught my first real case similar to this case because of some fuck ass ninja I got kids by. I'm just glad I didn't unalive anyone. Taught me a lesson, and thank God for growth. Thank God for growth, girl. Speaking of obsessed, even the black bikini with yes, y'all, I showed that too. That is insane. When I seen that, I said, "Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! You gotta be kidding me!" All this ain't no coincidence, y'all. So you mean to tell me, Carlos took Romeca black bikini set and gave it to her too? Who wearing somebody else's underwear? Cause them ain't nothing but underwear. Like no. And that auntie of hers is straight up trash too. Child, I don't even talk about that auntie no more. I would never give up on justice for Romeca, her son, mom, and family. Me either. Me either. Good morning, Mano. Just now seeing it. Sorry. When you leave court, can you go live and let us call in after you tell us what happened? I love listening to you. I did that last time. But I see y'all gonna have to wait until I get to the highway and get where I know, because once I get to the highway, I know how to get from there. But yeah, I did that last time. As soon as I came out of court, I went live and was telling y'all what happened. I had to stop and get gas, so I told y'all, let me call y'all right back. And then I went live again. Remember when Romeca said that on the tape about Holly doing a threesome with him? Yes, that's what I'm saying. See, she come from that little town and then brought her butt to this big city on bullshit. Romeca was and still that girl. Style unmatched and can't be copied. That part. I don't know why she come up here doing this crazy stuff. Thank you everyone for hitting the like button. Thanks everybody. What did you say, Kimberly? I truly think they haven't picked Carlos up because the FBI want him for the fraud. Then they're going to add Romeca case on it. That's why I said they waiting to get this over with Holly. And then they're going to get him. They're going to make him feel like he in clear. Not only are they still doing all this to her in death, they competing and comparing kids. And these kids don't got nothing to do with it. That's what I'm saying. Overgrown people sitting here doing childish things. Who just sit here and compete and compare kids? That's insane. That let me know how some people are in real freaking life. It's going to be sometime before Holly goes to trial. I'm still waiting for Jarvis Butts, a Detroit man accused. Oh, I was on that case for a long time, and I stopped because it got messy too. And then it wasn't no updates, no new updates coming out. But now I see his new updates coming out. I might start back reporting on it. I don't know. Cold Piece is definitely going to celebrate over there. You know it, Peanut. I am. Because do y'all remember when I got the news? I literally had just got off doing my live telling y'all, be patient. Be patient. It's going to happen. And like an hour or two after I said that, hell, maybe 30 minutes, I got the news that they locked Holly up. I had just came from shooting darts, baby. I was in a car. I was so happy. I seen pictures and Romeca's sister had her hair. Like, I was so happy. I was like, I know y'all lying. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Shannon. I was so happy. I felt like she just got convicted of it. Hell, they're going to get the records directly from the phone company. Yep. Ain't no way around it. And even if she don't got the same phone, y'all got to think about it. They can go back and they can find out what phone company she had back in what year too. And pull those records. Ain't no way around it. Yes, she did. She left a lot of evidence. That's why I don't understand. That's why I said this was Dumb and Dumber putting together a plot and plan. And that's what I told y'all. In my opinion, my theory, I feel like this all stemmed. It started because Carlos was around the family. He knew what was going on. He knew shit that was happening. And I feel like he got the bright idea from Jaleesa's ex-husband doing this to her. This is where I think this all stemmed from. Same situation, just about. Romeca saying, are y'all really going to do this? Shows she felt they were double teaming her. So sad. Yep. Good morning, blessed, highly favored. Just not seeing it. I'm telling y'all, that's why I think this what they thought was an elaborate plan came in at. Those text messages and phone calls would definitely be very telling, especially the ones of the days before. Yep. Because y'all got to think about it. Why would Romeca want to start messing with Holly on the day she has to take her son to school when clearly Holly was in town the whole weekend? Y'all think Romeca probably didn't know that? They shared a same acquaintance. It wouldn't have been hard for her to go over there to Carlos' house and do what she thought she needed to do. They can prove it through text messages as well, because I'm pretty sure she texted someone saying she made the video about her. Exactly. The girl ain't bright, y'all. She ain't too bright at all. Peanut say the pausing between the pow-pows makes it even worse. Yes. But y'all see, when I read that Ari is trying to say it wasn't a pause between the pow-pows or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. The angle that woman going there, I ain't feeling. Well, he was nice and fit for the fellas behind those bars. He doing a lot of working out. Maybe he getting himself mentally prepared for being locked up. That's it. That's all right there. She left and came back. Dummy. She not getting out on the 7th. It ain't. I don't see how they can. I'm being honest, y'all. I really don't honestly see how they gonna be able to get her off with self-defense just with that alone. Doing that. I don't. You left and came back. Romeca complained to the judge about many things that Smiley said in her videos and on social media. So no need for names. It's in court documents. She says has nothing to lose. Yep. Just like they keep saying it's on court documents about what Holly did and said. The same goes for Romeca. Holly's going after Romeca's career because you can't have a background as a nurse. That's what I said that a long time ago. That's why Romeca said Holly has nothing to lose. The lawyer is grasping for straws. The TPO was never served. Her and Los was going for her job. Holly wasn't counting on having a hawk's eye watching over Romeca, aka witness that was God in the universe, period. They ain't account for a lot of shit. That's all that is. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Lovely T says reality will set in on the 7th when she once again had no bond. I'll be telling y'all because I'm trying. In my mind, I'm going. I am going, and y'all gonna ride with me some of the way. Hell, she messed up her own self-defense case, talking shit, taunting and antagonizing, all while insert herself. So, girl, you did this to yourself. Exactly. You want to be important, and she can't say she was defending herself, Los, and her son. No, Romeca wore pink scrubs that morning, never intended to get into any confrontation, let alone lose her life on September 8th. Just breaks. She could have never seen this coming. She could have never thought that Carlos would have played a part in this. When I seen how he stood over her body, and I told y'all before people realized it, I told y'all, I said Romeca was still on that ground moving. And people was like, no, she wasn't alive. No, she literally was on that ground moving. And then next thing you know, another content creator comes out and say, she was crawling to Carlos. She literally was pulling her stuff. Because people was in my comments saying, no, that's probably was just her natural reaction of her body giving out. No, she was literally, her arm was pulling herself. She was pulling her body with the last strength she had. And this sick motherfucker sitting there just looking down on her. Let me calm down. Because, I would take jail for 200, Alex, because street justice is vicious. Child, yes. That's the pic I seen, too, on her TikTok. It was from years ago. That's why I think it was Meek's green outfit. Child. Peanut say Romeca's phone pinging towers with Carlos stuff. Where you hear that at? I mean, you ain't got to really say the name, but you heard that somewhere? I think Carlos was recreating all of Romeca's looks, and that makes him even more sick that he's trying to literally make this woman into Meeks. Exactly. Because I know every piece of clothing I got. Hell, even when I see my daughters in my clothes, I'd be like, that's mine. Oh, thank you for that, Peanut. That's for whoever asked. This is my cash app. Thank you, Peanut. Holly's so dumb. Carlos could have from Roe as he did that jacket, but this dummy was thinking he bought it in other clothes. He had that girl whipped. I don't know what. I don't know. And no, we're not childish for saying so. Saying so. Copied Romeca. She childish for doing it. Gullible and definitely for my man. It is what it is. We're not childish for saying it because we see what we see. They see it too, but they just ain't gonna talk about it. And now amongst themselves, in the comfort of their own home, to their significant other, they talk about the case. They probably say this was some sick shit, but they gonna come over on online and make it another way. Yeah, I think Carlos was giving Cardasia, Romeca, and Amir's old stuff. This is insane. I think Carlos was recreating all of Romeca's looks. He has no class and used all of Romeca's ideas. Ciao. Yes, this is a definite for my man episode. I told y'all that. I said it's gonna be an episode come out about this because this is one for the books. That's why the clothes don't fit Holly right. They were Romeca's and fit her perfectly. Yep, because from the looks of it, Meeks may be taller than her, maybe just a little bit bigger than her. Maybe they might be. Yeah, it just don't look right on her. Y'all remember how Holly tried to fight that DJ daughters? She assumed it was other women trying to talk to. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that came out. And remember when I put out there that history of her and it said trespassing? I believe that was on that damn DJ man. He was trying to get rid of that damn woman. She kept trespassing. She was definitely copying Romeca. And somebody coming here. Now, that ain't what that said. Girl. And I posted it again and showed. Q Holly flexed it. She self straight to jail. Co-Piece went live after the last court date. She didn't even know there was a fight afterwards as she was still in court. Yes, and that's why I told y'all it started inside. That fight didn't start outside. That started inside, and guess what? They tapped that ass when they got him outside. Holly definitely was Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That didn't happen. They trying to make it seem like Romeca's side started that outside, and I kept telling y'all, I'm like, they didn't start that outside. I wasn't there to see it, but I know for a fact it started in the inside. Plus, you could throw out the witness statement, the I Would Never video, show Meeks crashing out, and put blindfolds on, and it's still enough evidence, as the judge said, Smiley going to jail. That part. How far was your drive? I was thinking about going. I'm in Indiana. Oh, girl, you could go. You right there. You could go. My drive was about 3 hours and something, given traffic, and then having to get downtown. Yeah, it was like three something hours. I think she did the same thing in September 8th. She saw Romeca and Carlos having a convo or arguing. She couldn't stand to see them interacting. Yep. Bitter, jealous, envy, just and you bitch. Oh, sorry, but motherfucker, you went and had a baby by a man that already got a baby mama. If you don't like that, go find a man that don't got no kids, because he's going to have to interact with his baby mama until that child get of age. Like what? And Lakeisha, I remember hearing that story too. She is a nut. She is. I just caught a moment, y'all. Good morning, Copies. Can you get Zelle? I stand on your gas money for representing us in court. I don't like Zelle. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Zelle. If you cash up through somebody else, then that's fine. But I don't like Zelle. I can get Zelle, but I don't like Zelle. I don't know. I don't know. And then I gotta go and create a whole new one, because of course I'm not gonna use my real one that I got. I can't believe they offered Jarvis Butts a plea deal. You want to know why they offered him a plea deal? Oh, that's a story for another day. I kept telling y'all they were gonna end up offering that man a plea deal. Why would they offer him a plea deal if they had so much on him when it came to Naziah? He did a lot of shit with everything that they got on him. Why offer him a plea deal? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Even if Holly did get off, she not what world do she thinks her and Carlos will live happily ever after? That's why I said they can't live. It'll never be a day that they can live happily ever after. The trespass was the same day as the retail theft. Another content creator showed it. Okay. But it is a trespass, and that person came on my shit trying to tell me about it wasn't a trespass. It was. It was. Like, I be lying at Tanya. So far, him to think he's not being watched is crazy. They're watching him just like they're watching Holly until the day they arrested her. Yep. They have. I said that. I said they was watching her. They was watching Holly all the way up until they went and staked out her damn place. Don't say where you come from, Copies TV. Yeah, because I know people was saying they wonder where I'm from and stuff like that. But yeah. And they don't know what direction. Thank you, Deborah, as some folks are crazy. Some parts of Indiana is like a 3 to 4 hour drive. All depends what part of Indiana she's in. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is true. I'm in Indiana, too. I def want to go. I hope I'm able to. If you go, let me know. Let me know. Didn't she have a trip planned? So that shows she was on another level, definitely. Yes, exactly. So why would she do something to jeopardize being able to go to her trip? It's make me sick and make no sense. Brown Eye, what you laughing at when I said bitch? Girl, I caught a moment, for real. That's fine. I will have my daughter send it. I shut down Cash App. My Zelle is insured through my bank. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I will appreciate it, Anita. And just let me know it's from you. I ain't even realized I was behind a little bit, shaking my head. I'm all the way behind, y'all. It says, plea deals are normal. They're offered to save taxpayers money and to protect the victims. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. That's a fact. That is a fact. No girl, Holly for a video walking out a black truck girl. I'm sure she was inspired. It say, and Romeca's son don't need to be around no woman that killed his mom. That'll be sick. That'll be sick as fuck. Like what? I hope they call the Forrest Holly gave her Gmon card to as character witness, cause she gang and with the shits. I don't think they would do that. Okay, make sure you do. Neither of them will get custody of their kids. That's not gonna happen. I guess that's what you're saying. Anita says Indianapolis is about 4, dependent on how you drive. Right. Anaya Romeca posted sit-up birthday party for her sister Nick. She didn't make to the trip. A trip for her son's birthday, I believe. And then they took her out right before it. Yep, that's what I was laughing at. I needed that laugh this morning. Y'all, sometimes I be catching moments and I just be, whoo, child. KP be having me rolling. I don't think she realized she be funny when she's not trying to be. Because, man, like, some things just be like, I thought about that shit, too. True Ashley, when mom Holly will abuse Amir if she hasn't already. I wouldn't trust that bitch around a donkey. I'm in Indianapolis as well. I think it's about 3-hour drive. Oh, y'all all from Indianapolis. Untie approved, you cold. Who is that? Untie approved, you cold. Who is that? But I was watching you beforehand. Thank you, Tiffany. Because I was all over that Nazaya case. Holly copied Romeca from head to toe. She probably told Carlos, I want you to do everything you did with Romeca. She probably threatened his weak behind. That's some sick shit. Oh, hey, Barbara. I'm just catching up. I believe they building a case against Carlos. I've been told y'all that. That's what he doing. Y'all could think ain't nothing happening behind the closed doors when it comes to him, but they is. And they watching everything he's saying and doing. That girl info was too personal about Romeca. Too personal. Because he's sitting up pillow talking. That's why. And she's sitting stalking. Bet she in there thinking, I never thought I would be in jail. Cha! And just sitting like a duck. KP's definitely thanked Auntie and is very humble and appreciative. Yes, I did. She knew all about Romeca, and Romeca didn't even know Holly. I mean, this shit is just sick and psychotic, and you are right about going looking at other content creators who not in support out. It'll piss you off. I tried to tell y'all, Ashley, y'all will be sitting up, even after watching it, y'all will be just sitting up watching TV or something, and it'll just come back to you like, I know these motherfuckers did. You, yeah. Copies, you bring the family comfort with your coverage. I'm glad I do. I believe Holly would have abused Amir if she had the chance, possibly. And they trying to say Romeca didn't like her son. Man, the way Romeca is with her baby, I don't see her being no type of way towards no child. She definitely throw rocks and hide her hands. People looking up others' info, name calling. Yes, I know. I've been hearing. It's insane. That's why I never jump in the comments chat. Girl, they'll fan you and look you up with quickness. just cause. It's insane. Who is that that said untie approve me? Who is the hell is untie? Because I'm behind in my comments. That's why. Oh, you said auntie. Yeah, she did. Sorry. I'm tripping. That's why I never. It just came to me. Yeah, it just came to me. She did. And I appreciate her for that. Ashley, I could never listen to other content creators. That's not just for Romeca because I would be pissed. Yep. When I see screenshots like on Facebook of what people screenshotting at the other side is saying, I'm like, now why? Just why, y'all? Just why? We don't need that. I've never seen so much hate for one woman. And it makes you think like, what was this woman? Who was she on earth? You know what I'm saying? She had to be something great for people to be this hatred. That I never video just irks the fuck out of me. Cause she went behind a female and did everything I said that everything she said she would never do, she did, y'all. She did. Like what? Make that make sense. Narcissists like to triangulate the new person, comparing to make the person work hard for their love and hate. Insane. I ain't working hard for no nigga love. You don't love me for me and what I bring to the table. You don't love me. You won't have me. That's insane. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. It's so many other people out here. Reminder, please do not mention the name of content creators in the chat. Thank you for doing so. Thank you, Peanut. It's very sick. And yes, I try to watch others just so I can see what they're saying, but I end up boiling on the inside and can never finish the video. The amount of stupidity is resounding. Yes, because and you ain't wrong for that, because with me, I watch it to see if people that has something to do with this case speak, so I can catch their ass up in a lie and go back and pick and prod and show, nope, this a lie, that's a lie, this a lie. That's what I did with Q too when he was talking about how he had that gun on her. No, he didn't, and I circled her pants. No. And Lovely, I was going to say around 2.5 to 3 hours because I know Terre Haute is about an hour out from Indianapolis. It's about 3.5 to 4 hours to Chicago. Baby, don't be saying where y'all from now. These people is devilish. Yep. Let me show that. Dang, can I? You right about that, Blessed. If I can pin it. Give it here. She was an earth angel. Yeah. Just look at her. She just be glowing. Like the lady, all Romeca wanted to do was enjoy life, enjoy her son, and be great. That's it. That's it. And they just couldn't take it. Hell, I don't need that. They look like they could be brothers and sisters. You ask me. I wonder how she feel too. I'll let y'all know. Her facial expression gonna change, gonna tell it all. It's going to tell it all. Holly didn't care about her baby because her or Carlos never checked on her baby after the. Yeah, that's insane to me. Got that baby ears ringing back there like that. Romeca have a high spirit that Holly wanted to destiny swap with her. Carlos 38 hot about that post, but I'm sure he explained it well and she fell for it. Whew. Let's say I stopped watching Jarvis. People start acting weird. Man, it's so much going on over there with that case now. I'm like, it's so many lies and stuff. I'm like, You got new people that's just starting in on that case too, and it's all over the place. All over the place. I said, no, ma'am. Listen to Echo Peace read. Child, y'all don't want to see me when I'm in my element for real. Hi, Echo Peace in chat. Holly was describing herself in all those I never videos, especially That retail theft one. Yes, she was. Look at this. Chocolate and cute. She was gorgeous. Gorgeous. And he couldn't take it, and she couldn't either. What did it say? Peanut. I've been to the shot one time, and I definitely enjoy it being from the South. Copies TV. They already know I'm in the shot. It's no secret now. You know I said. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you there. I'm just saying other people don't tell where y'all at. Yeah, you make it known you from the shot. Holly at the mall with Los and that envelope full of money. Didn't get nothing. Not an outfit, no hair, no hairdo, no nails, nothing. I do believe she was laid up in that car all week. Like, how is you out with this man shopping and you don't get nothing? Huh? But I could say the difference between Romeca supporters over her supporters, we don't act the way they do. You all stay on topic, and that's being Romeca's voice. Period. As we should. You would never thought it was a baby in the car, because who leaves a baby in the car so long without going to church? Exactly. Exactly. I would have never thought it was a baby in the car until they said it. I mean, the shit went on for so long, she never went to that car. Standing in the front on the hood of that car on that phone and arguing with witnesses. That right there, I bet you the judge was like, she arguing with the witnesses. And she just killed somebody. This is insane. When I seen that, I said, the bitch is crazy. Excuse my French, but I said, that's how I said. I said it. I said, oh, we working with some. I only watched 2 people who covered the Jarvis Butts case, and they are a couple. I won't mention their names, but they are good. Hope you keep up the great work. I will. I've been on here long with y'all. Baby, that's say 2 hours. Oh yeah, I got to go. Yeah, bless, thank you. I be trying not to stay on here this long, y'all, because I don't be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get tired. Hope you do a great job on your panel. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that until I get upset. That was very telling. She never went and checked on her baby. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you? They trying to make it seem like Meeks wasn't a good mother and stuff like that. No, she ain't. Baby, what I would have did, I'm just gonna tell y'all like this. I wouldn't have killed nobody. But if I was Holly, if I was Holly, I would have went and dropped my baby off if I knew that I'm planning something. Because she planned this. I'm going to drop my baby off, come back and sit and wait and do what I need to do. You never do stuff with your kids with you. Like, you never put your child in harm's way. Like, what was you thinking? And I bet you auntie mama, her grandma, nobody told her about what she did was wrong with having her baby with her. Because that would have been a first thing. Let one of my daughters go and do some bull crap like that, arguing, trying to fight with somebody, and you got your baby with you. Is you insane? First of all, you're not going to be fighting over no ninja. We don't do that. That's not how, I don't get down like that. Second of all, not with my grandbabies, you ain't. Like, what? And on the Nazaria case, the plea deal probably is because they know Jarvis is a monster, but he didn't unalive Nazaria. Shannon did. Yes, Pocahontas. And I was saying that. I always have said that. I did. I can't believe she wore them same clothes that whole weekend. Baby, listen. Hell, they said she in there ain't showering and doing nothing either. So, yes, she really is crazy. I believe he didn't have to manipulate her because she was already on that. Okay. Y'all just to be in these comments laughing. And I'll just be so serious. Meeks was unbothered. She was human, and we all go through shit as females. It's sad that they are using being human to portray her. And that's why I said this one, she was human. We all human. We all do some fucked up shit at times, or even in our past. Y'all can't hold that against her. What about the siren, the gunshots? I know that baby was scared and crying. Exactly. Just go back and replay. You could just go back and replay. I'm shocked you're going live longer and longer. Child, I'm trying to get used to doing this, y'all. I don't be doing this. You one of them I can stay on the phone with all day. Child, people tell me that all the time. My kids be like, Mama, you so funny and you don't even know it. Cause I be being for real. How you go somewhere and you do not bring change of clothes and warming garments. Lakeisha, she said, when she came out and spoke, she said, I got clothes at my baby daddy house. You didn't change, ma'am. Holly had the nerve to say she had, ugh, I kind of almost sounded like her. I feel like, ugh. Get that off me, that juju. Holly had the nerve to say she had clothes at Carlos' house. See? I ain't even I didn't even finish reading that. She said that. But how you got clothes and you didn't even change? How? She came out talking about the dumbest shit that didn't even it was meaningless. You come and talking. Nope, I ain't gonna say it. I'm licensed to carry a gun. I almost passed out. I am too. I got my license to carry a gun. That's why I don't be scared to go nowhere. Left the baby in the car. The entire time I would have been holding my baby and crying. Exactly. If you want to play victim, go grab a goddamn baby. Go grab the baby. So the police can see you hysterical with your baby in your arms. Stupid. And she definitely put that baby in harm's way. And did. Romeca is a brilliant, bright star. If her life wasn't stolen, it's no telling what she would have accomplished. Exactly. And that's the sad part. That is just so heartbreaking to even just think about that. Her having the baby was going to be a part of her self-defense. She just forgot to play the victim role. No, for real. Who was going to keep the baby? It was her justification to be around Carlos. Okay. She gave that baby Benadryl. I can tell you. We don't know that. We ain't going to say that. We is not going to say that. They was using the baby to say self-defense. Yeah, once the other self-defense didn't go over well, then they start saying about the baby. Y'all remember that. That wasn't the first self-defense claim that came out. Most people was since drop the kids off, not dumb. We love all the positive content creators. That's why we here chatting it up with you, co-piece. Thank y'all, Yvette, and all my supporters over here. I appreciate y'all. I don't think Holly even cares about the baby. It's so sad. Everything with her is for and about that so-called man. Very low self-esteem and no brain at all. Holly slow as fuck. She read Holly. Cold piece in the cold world. Hey, Terry. Good morning. Don't get me started on the fake phone call about the grandmother because they can't get that story straight. And can't and won't and would never. Hey, Copies. Why they didn't put her in the goddamn restraining order then? Why they didn't at the grandma? Hey, Copies. I'm new to your channel, but I will say this. Holly should be charged with child endangerment as well, plus more. Never know. They might put that on her too. And welcome to the channel. Ain't this crazy? Carlos going to stand up to the window behind Carson for police officers to see him. Oh, hiding him from the police officer. he didn't do that, did he? Child. And you already see they making excuses about the same clothes, like we're slow. What excuse? Because I ain't seen that. Oh, thank you, Chatterbox. Did I love your channel. Keep up the good work for Romeca. I started my channel 4 days ago. Thanks for sharing the piece I did. Yes. That Carlitos Way clip that I showed came from Chatterbox. Y'all. Thank you for that. Because she emailed me and wanted me to check it out and told me I could use it. So the baby was a prop. And then again, maybe she had no place to take it. Not take it, take the baby, y'all. Take the baby, not it. That's a baby. Y'all be blowing me. Thank you, love. Hey, Sonya, good morning. Just out here delusional and funky. Where do y'all come from, bro? That's for real. That is crazy. That's what I said, Peanut. She's as a woman, baby, you literally got to get in the tub. I don't give a fuck if you say you stink, you don't stink, you don't have no smell. Not. I literally get in the tub at least 3 times a day. Come on now. And I like soaking, and I like taking showers. I like just being in water. You acting like you don't like water. Crazy part is they claim to be going to the gym in those already dirty clothes. And they're going to be funky in the gym. Funky. You know what? She got Romeca's clothes at her baby daddy house. Laugh out loud. Yeah, them clothes. Talking about clothes and holiday pics like she just that fly. And that wasn't even all that. I'm going to be honest. I ain't hating or nothing, but her pictures wasn't all that. Goddamn, you know what? I ain't going to do that. And didn't even go to check on the baby at all. She like, I ain't going to go there. I was gonna crack a joke. I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I'll be trying to keep shit right. Well, Swally said if she want to throw something old on to go home, she can. So were you going home in those old clothes or to the gym? They shit all, it's all over the place. She enjoyed unaliving Romeca too much and forgot to play victim. Yep, because I would have grabbed that baby up real quick. A mother who really believes her child is in harm's way would not leave her baby's side. You would have to pry my baby out of my arms, I swear. That's a fact. That is a fact. Their whole plan went out the window. They was shocked how this tragedy went so viral. That's what I said. They didn't think it was gonna go like this. They did not think from day one this been viral since day one. Not a couple of days, not a couple of weeks after it happened. No, day one. The bystanders is the ones who said there's a baby in the car, and she said that's my baby, so she didn't care about the baby. Child. And the nerve to be pregnant again. The nerve to be sleeping with somebody that don't like taking baths. She did all this just to match outfits. That's basically what it comes down to. That's basically what it comes down to. A fucking outfit. Now you shout out to those witnesses being the voice out there that day. Yes, exactly. Every time you say Smiley, I think of Jussie Smiley. I swear I did, Peanut. I promise you. Hello, KP Monster Chat. Hey, chatted up with G. Grandma probably glad her ass locked up. Never know how she treated her since she had disdain for elderly. Exactly. Pocahontas says, and she thought getting pregnant was going to save her from being in jail. Sorry, Pookie, but it's a lot of pregnant women in prison. Whoop-de-doo. A lot of them. I would never want to be in prison pregnant. Baby, you can't eat what you want. You know how you be having them cravings and stuff? You can't, baby, no. Yeah, you could order commissary, but it ain't nothing like getting up, going to get your own shit, getting up, going in your own refrigerator. Not it. Let my ass off. Delusional and funky just took me out. Y'all, I think it took all of us out. Cause what? Scared she gonna miss something with Carlos, so she failed to wash her ass. Funky saying, my man, my. Y'all, see, this is why I be getting off. Cause y'all be making me feel like, y'all be making me seem like I'm over here messy and cracking jokes. So I'm not. Sometimes you know, I get to the business, but sometimes I might crack it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I doubt that because allegedly the granny footing the lawyer bill. Now she got grandma. No, allegedly. We're going to say, okay. I ain't even going to get on that because I don't know. Mind you, let James Brown have custody of his kids. So. He got custody of his kids and he out here acting a plum dumb damn fool, getting turned around every way but loose. What was your kids? Nope. She came in those clothes and left in those same clothes. Exactly. Hold on, y'all. I'm going through some. Well, we know that Holly is not prone to taking showers or baths. That's probably why the OnlyFans failed. Baby, I won't be doing the OnlyFans. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how hard times get. I'm not doing that. I'm not built for that. Holly go to a basketball game with Carlos and she knew had bad odor on her smell fish. Tell me, you begin yours in, don't you? Child, yeah, Holly deranged. How you unalive someone and then go lay up like jackrabbits. It's diabolical. Yeah, I would never understand that. That's why you can't test God, play with God, and play God. Exactly. Oh, hey, MTGV. They don't have 9 millies in prison. Child. They don't. I don't know what she gonna do to defend herself. She gonna make her a shank. Hey, KP, I love your channel. You're a spiritual warrior. Meeks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really believe that Granny is the head of the clowns. Well, I tell y'all, when I came out about the family, I was like, she looked like they look like they, no, we ain't gonna talk about it. God sees everything and you won't fool him like you think you're fooling us. If y'all know when I did the video on them, because I thought they was like Indian tribe or something like that. The grandma looked like something like that. And y'all know, let's whisper. Y'all know, I know y'all hit my stomach, but so what? But y'all know them Indians and stuff, they crazy. But that's why I thought they was a tribe or something. Like, man, I want to roast, but I have to watch these come. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we're not gonna do it. To me, that was some nasty shit. Still was sucking and fucking with a body on her nasty. Larissa, you be going in, baby. We're gonna have to calm you down sometime. We're gonna have to as soon as we see you starting, we're gonna have to say, Larissa. Smelly, scary, Holly, Smiley. Child. But for real, because Holly ain't wrapped too tight. They got a little something in them, bro. I'm not playing. I'm for real. Hold on. Just thinking, shaking my damn head. Thank you, my Deuce. Holly had this plan. Los told Ro that Holly was dropping the TPO request. That's why I wrote in. Yeah. I heard that. Yep. I'm sure Holly family is calling her all kinds of stupid behind the scenes. But they didn't correct her before it got to this. That's the crazy part, if they is. But I doubt that they is. I can't believe her aunt was promoting her OF. When I seen that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. Who does that? That's like me promoting one of my nieces or one of my daughters, and I got 4 daughters. No. Hey, Miss V, good morning. You're not doing that. I don't even want people to know you relate to me if you got OnlyFans. Y'all know he's mixed supporters in jail. Holly ain't safe. Yeah. Hey, Terry Webster. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Screaming justice for Romeca from Oakland, California. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you for the $1.99. How you say your name? Nadira? Y'all be so bad with names, but I can remember a face. I can remember a face. Hi, Copies TV in chat. They both smell fish and shrimps uncooked. Y'all, Auntie, Leslie, this is not my doing, okay? Ashley with a little extra crust on it. This is not my doing. I spoke about the real good, like Granny better not get on that stand and lie because the prosecutor's gonna eat her life. Yeah, and I said I told y'all in one of my videos, I said they're gonna get that woman up there to lie and she gonna be sitting in the cell with Holly. Like for real. For real. They better not do it. It's genetics and all genetics ain't good genetics. Yep. That's a fact. Hold on, y'all. Holly, she better go washing her stink. No, Tabby, no. We're not doing. I've been saying Holly rode the yellow school bus. I've been saying that. I was like, some ain't right. When I first seen her, I just felt like something wasn't right. When the auntie promoted that, I judged the entire family and said, yep. Yes, yes, yes. That's my last one. I hate peanut butter. Y'all be in these comments. It's Sunday, y'all. Holly probably don't want that baby now. She can't have Carlos. That's probably why she's not eating. She was trying to think she was one up in Romeca by having 2 kids with who thinks like that? First off, you already let Romeca tell it in court. You don't got nothing to lose. You already ain't got no job or nothing. One baby that ain't even one yet, and then you pregnant again. And you thought you was doing something to Meeks by going to have a second child with him. KP, I'm going to bring it down a notch. Okay, thank you, girl. Thank you. Like, make that make sense. Times is too hard these days. Sorry, but I'm not so sure Grandma is being honest. Holly probably got somebody to call. But we ain't even heard the granny say that shit either. At least I haven't. So that's just word of mouth. Holly family is not feeling Carlos. They are not happy about Holly's situation. That's probably why Carlos didn't want to go and sit next. From what I seen, I told y'all, unless they spoke outside, they didn't say 2 words to each other. They didn't say nothing to each other. They didn't even make eye contact. Who started that fake GoFundMe? The family was pissed off. I don't even know, but that's weird when people do that. Oh, good then. Thanks for letting me know I did. No, that fish and shrimp is definitely overcooked. Always justice for Meeks, and is. We got this. Y'all just stay from over there with the naysayers and the people that want to talk down on her. We can stay in our own over here on our own little side and do our own little stuff. Hell, even my 21-year-old son shower more than some women. You got a lot of clean men out here too, though. I love me a clean man. Ugh. I believe the cellmate confession. Okay. Where's I'm at? Hold on, y'all. Holly Shields and Papulos. Hey, they over there on Instagram eating them 2 up, baby. I don't know what's going on. Hell, 50 Cent didn't even dropped in the chat. Holly probably want that baby because Carlos is not claiming it. Yes, Angela, justice for Meeks and her family and friends. I would never fight over any man. I don't either. I would never. And I've always stood on that. Now my baby daddy at the time, he caught it. He caught it. We needed a little laugh for all they put Romeca family through. Yes, he used to catch it. I told you I did time in jail behind him. I don't think I told y'all that story. Well, that's a story for another day. I don't know if I want to tell y'all that. But yeah, I went to jail for whooping his ass at the courthouse. I beat him up at the courthouse. They drove me right next door to the jail. How did Holly manage to pow Meeks in the face, though? That's what I was saying. Because I was like, I know her aim ain't that good, bro. Happy, beautiful Sunday. Thank you for the support. Please hit the like button and share if you like. If you like to donate, Copies, Cash App. Thank you, Peanut. Appreciate it. That's what I was saying too. Like in the face. But all that's gonna come out. That's why I can't wait. Y'all, baby, I'm finna be in that all professional. Watch. Holly probably don't want that baby because Carlos is not claiming it. I don't think I read that one. I'm finna be acting like a real news reporter. Good morning, beautiful. I know her mom is like, now she got to raise a baby because Holly can't be around her own baby. Yeah, her mama didn't look too happy in that courtroom. I ain't gonna lie. She did not look happy. Hey, open book. Have a great church session. I need to go to church, baby. I do. Sometimes I'd be like, I need them. Yes, justice for our girl. Mm-hmm. Clean and smell good. Don't forget one that smells good. Yes. Ooh. Yes, y'all. Please hit the like button. Thank you for that open book. I just got a text message. My daughter's gonna text me telling me my other daughter said text her back. If y'all don't get off of me, leave me alone. Yes, they are. It's popping on Instagram. Man, it's going crazy. I said I was gonna report on that, but I'm like, it's too much going on. I ain't got time, baby. I don't got time because Clarissa can't catch a break. She needs to stay her ass off the internet, talking and arguing with these folks. You supposed to be too big for that. Hey, open book. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? And now they got Papoose in the mix. He over there making videos of 50 Cent twerking. What? Papoose don't even be talking. Like, now he in the mix. Crazy. There be so much going on. A real man wouldn't want his woman fighting over him. He'll always respect her, period. Facts. That part. What you say, you lit his ass up in the courthouse. Who said that? Oh, yeah. my kid's dad. I got 4 kids by him. Married him and everything. But before all of that, before I married him, because he acted like he did right after the ass whooping. Yeah, I had to light his ass up in the courthouse. So let me tell y'all the story since we here now. Because I don't just be doing stuff. I'm going to just tell y'all the story. Hold on, you say, KP, I don't go to those spaces. My blood pressure can't deal because the disrespect is diabolical. It is. And now, y'all, I got high blood pressure too. And I feel like I look too young to have high blood pressure, even though I'm 41 years old. I can't be dealing with that shit. But I'm going to call Holly Miss Funky Box. But yeah, I had to light him up because we had broke up. I was done. He was done. He had a new girlfriend. I'm taking care of my kids, living my life. And he goes behind my back and tried to file for custody of my kids without me knowing. Mind you, I was young at the time. I'm in my, 20s, like mid-20s or something like that. And I didn't used to check my mailbox on every day. Like I used to do every other day or every 2 days. But for some reason, something told me to check my mailbox this day. And I checked my mailbox and I was doing court that morning. Baby, you talking about somebody hauling ass to the courthouse? Hold on, let me read this. He could have said, put that motherfucker gun back in that car. Are you crazy? Exactly. I said that too. Baby, he seen them double doors open and I come and walking down the aisle in the courtroom. I wonder what Jim Carlos works at. And I seen his whole motherfucking heart drop to his ass. That's what I seen. And so I pleaded my case. He pleaded his. I won. And when I was walking out, I said, bitch, I got you. That face shot is what got me puzzled as well. For some strange reason, I think Los had power. I keep saying I think he did at least one, but I don't know. That's my opinion. Don't nobody run with that. That's my opinion. But yeah, he was with his girlfriend too. She ran and got in the car so I'm standing. The way the courthouse doors is made, they are glass, but they tinted. Why would they tint the courthouse glass? It's beyond me, but it helped me. But they coming out. I'm seeing them. I'm standing behind the double door, and when they come out, she comes out. He comes out. And I started wailing on his ass. I started beating the fuck out of him. Like, bitch. She runs to get in the car and lock the door. And I'm beating him up. I would never get pregnant again. I would never go to jail. I started beating him up. Because why did you do that? And you know, I'm not an unfit mother. I'm not nothing. He later on tells me he did it because he don't want to pay child support. He want the kids. But you still got to take care of them. You acting like, what? But I beat him up. And I went and sat in jail. And I was fighting my case in jail because I wasn't finna get out and be on no house arrest or probation, none of that. And I fought my case. And they kept asking me what I hit him with. And I didn't hit him with nothing. I said my fist. Go back and look at the cameras. The judge pulled me up to the podium and had me hold my hands out to him. And he didn't see no bruises. So he literally gets up and go and watch the footage and came back and was like, he looked at me, he was like, you didn't have nothing in your hand. I said, I told you. But y'all got to understand, when you a real mother, you can't play with her kids. You can't play with a real mother's kid. You cannot do that. And that was nothing but a mother's love and anger. Yep, fucked him up. Messed his eyes up real bad. And okay, that's enough of that story. Because I can go on and on about this. This was crazy that I did that. And I caught a case for him on that. That face shot is what got me puzzled as well for some strange reason. I think most I read that one. But yeah, don't play with me. That's the wrong thing you could do is play with me with my kids. That's why I don't understand why Holly did what she did with her baby with her. Yes, man. I was thinking like, was she trying to pound her in the head? It's right by her eye. It's right by her eye. Right by her eye. Oh yeah, y'all. And then when they got me, right? I'm just gonna say that part because I ain't gonna say everything else yet. But when they got me, y'all know how they hog tie a pig? Just imagine that. Because I was trying to listen, y'all, this was back in my days. That's why I can relate to Meeks, I promise you. Because we've all been through issues with a man, whether it's your baby daddy or it's your ex, your boyfriend, whatever. But yeah, they picked me. I was trying to get away. And they picked me up and carried me back into the courthouse by my legs and my fucking arms handcuffed together. Like behind me. And I'm like, this is crazy. The son will be traumatized for the rest of his life. Yeah, I went to jail for that, man. Because don't play with me. My daughters be doing that too, Copies. They'll even have one call me to see if I'm just ignoring. Yeah, she said, why I left her on red. Girl, I ain't even open your message. She poo-poo Romeca in the face off jealousy because she was very pretty. Yeah, envy is a mug. Poor baby, his mom is never coming home. And that's sad. Yeah, I don't know what that is about the Clarissa and Pap hate. It's crazy. That forehead pic that 50 posted about took me the fuck out. He posted, wait, Brown Eye, he posted Pap with no hat on. And Pap didn't have a haircut. So, you know, Pap always had this received hairline, this received hair right here. Boy, that took me out. I was cracking up. Y'all, I ain't report on the mess because I'm like, I don't know if y'all be watching what's going on over there with this Pap and Clarissa stuff, but it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I just be laying up in here chilling, sitting up, chilling, whatever. And I'll be going on Instagram just to see what's going on with that. Yeah, he very petty. But he got skeletons in his closets too, so he needs to chill out. He really do. I'm hurt because of the little boy forever. He is going to be a motherless child. Yes, it's sad. It's very fucking sad. And then he got a daddy that, you know what? That face shot is what got me for some reason. I think Los had a pop out and took first shot to to her face. I believe he think he got away with it because they didn't get the power off him. I don't know how it went, but I think he did. He played the part. You want to hear this code? What, my story? Child, I got some shit I could tell y'all, but I'm grown now. I'm like real grown and mature now. I am. But I ain't gonna I will go back. I will go back about my kids. I'm telling you, grown and all. They grown and all. I do not play when it comes to my kids. I'm doing okay, boo. Thanks for asking. Y'all been in here for almost 3 hours with me. Yeah, he's getting locked up, Rhonda. Don't worry. I'm telling y'all, if it ain't for this, he's going down because the man put all his dirty deeds in his music. All opinions are welcome as long as they're respectful. It is. Y'all know I do respect everybody's opinion. Just don't come for me or don't come talking sideways about Meeks and we good. We are good because I ain't having that. I'm not. Well, I'll shake my fucking head. Yeah, he needed his ass whooped for that. Man, and I thought everything was cool, but he wanted to go. He wanted to go left. I took it to hell. Thank God you checked the mail. He would have won by default. Yes. Yes. That's what I keep saying. I feel like he did something. I feel like he might not have, but in my spirit, it just tells me that he possibly did one of the shots. If she didn't check, they would have sent a deputy to serve her. To serve who? Me? Peanut? That deputy would have got his ass whooped. Not ran off. The girlfriend ran and got in the car. What if the green outfit was left at his spot by Romeca? I'm sure it probably was. And this girl, she's just all types of stupid. All types. You say, me too, co-piece. My opinion, he took face shot while in headlock, then released her and made it seem as if Holly done all the shots. We never know. We will see. My ex-husband did the same thing. I ain't touch him, but I roasted him on social media. Baby, he had to get touched. Mine's had to get touched with his ugly face ass. For real. And then want to sit there looking stupid. My eye, bitch. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I can't stand that man. I promise you. Like for real. And when I go back and think about all the stuff, he just stupid. Men will literally take you there for real when you ain't even trying to go. I think he did. I feel that's why they testing the gun. But that's why I resonate with Meek's situation so bad. So bad. Romeca is smiling down from heaven because she will get justice, and with her son, with all of the love that is shown by Romeca supporters justice. Yes. Yes. Ain't nothing but, y'all got to think about it. Can't nothing but good come out of this. Have a positive mind thought. That's what I was thinking. Child. Then I'm up in goddamn county with my Queen Latifah braids to the back, thugging it out. Thugging it out. I know right now I love that for you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. No, blessed. I did. Like, I really did mess his face up. His eyes. Don't ask me how. I just did what I know how best to do, and that's fight. I know how to fight. That's why when I got on my panel, I told them motherfuckers, don't play with me. I'm too grown for that. I will beat you the fuck up. That's what made Romeca up. That's what made Romeca up, and when she made that false claim on her about Amir. You don't play with people's kids. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Oh, you say upset. You meant. Yeah, that's what made her upset. Mm-hmm. The course probably wanted inmate funky DNA. She probably left something behind in one of the businesses that got broke into. You think she was with them when they broke into the businesses? They said no kicks and no hands. Cuffed them all. Man, cuffed my little, I'm little as hell. I was only like 130. what, 5'3"? Yeah, they hog tied me. That's the first time I ever been hog tied. I won't get hog tied no more. I tell you that. Mm-mm. I am a law-abiding citizen now. I'm double jointed, so I'll have to be done the same way. Child, listen. Yes, y'all, hog tied. I ain't never been hog tied. That was the first and last. Open book. I'm not lying to y'all. I tell y'all, I will come and I will tell y'all some shit, but I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Good morning, everyone. It's just for Meeks and justice for Meeks until she gets it. Yes, yes, that's what I keep saying. It sounds like Smiley was being hunted, not stalked. Cause girl, you hearing things, seeing things, and imagining things that were never there. Y'all gotta think, why this, I ain't gonna say the B word, why this woman never really had a boyfriend? Because the only one that we heard about is the DJ. What other ones has she ever had? Y'all stop laughing at me, okay? What other boyfriends has she had? That's the question of the day. What other boyfriends have she had? Nobody want that crazy girl. They don't. I be watching it. It's all in the blogs. Clarissa has no friends. Girl, they done brung out how she slow. Well, I ain't gonna say slow. Mentally challenged and all of that. Like, you can't. Now that's below the belt. Like, don't do that. And it's crazy they did this around the holidays. Yes, Lil Lo's birthday, Christmas, New Year's, all that. It should have never been done in the first place. But the fact, yeah, I don't play about my two boys. This is why I don't stay on live with y'all too long, because I've been told y'all so much shit. I don't. He changed clothes to get the fun powder off his clothes. But they said he didn't. I heard somebody say, don't quote me, I don't know where, I can't remember where I heard it from, but I heard that he went to the jail with the clothes he had on and he changed after he came back and then went back to get Lil Los. I don't know how true that is, but that I heard that. So I wondered, did they get some off of him? When I hear and see OB, all I can hear is, what about the baby? For real. Because what about the baby? At Copies, you did have to tell somebody you beat them the fuck up last night. I did, because don't play with my name. Do not. Don't play with my name. Don't play with my kids. Bitch. You know what? Thank you for supporting Copies. Please hit the like button and share. You can also contribute. Thank you, Peanut. Because I'm a good person, y'all. And I don't mess with nobody. I don't like for nobody to mess with me. When you come over here barking up this little tree, you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing. You send for me, I'm catching that goddamn flight. First class. On that ass. You helping me get through my Sunday work day. Oh, glad I could, y'all. Glad I could. They both have her blood on their hands, literally. All on their clothes, everything. That's why I can really believe, like, I don't know, but I really believe that they are the two that moved her body. Ain't nobody else out there, witnesses with no blood on them. I've been on this live so long, I've gotten ready for church. First Sunday of the year, just for me. Oh, okay. I'm learning a lot. Child. Boy, if my kid's dad knew I was telling this story, he'll be on this bitch going crazy. I don't even associate with that clown. And they're testing the DNA. I'm so, bro, listen, y'all. I'm so glad all my kids grown. I'm so glad they all grown. Except for one. Is the DNA going to be addressed on January 7th? We shall see. We never know. Open book having a field day in them comments. Go on, girl. Don't take me back. I don't want to go back to the time I remember, or I'm going to take you through there. That part. For real. Because like I said, I flipped that bitch car. I did all the time. You know what? It's time to go. They shouldn't have let him go home to change clothes first with all that blood on him. He was walking evidence. Yep. And he was. I no, when I said that though, I was dead ass, y'all. I flipped his whole car. But one thing they're going to pay for what they did to Meeks and did not deserve that. It's so sad that her baby daddy betrayed her. Yeah, it is. The man that you laid up, had a baby with, had a whole life with for over 10 years, did this. Like, assisted. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now you saying you'll beat the sheriffs up. Yeah, I will. That's gonna be a whole charge. But when I'm in the mix of being pissed off and mad, I don't even think, and I'm being honest, I just do shit. Well, I used to just do shit. Not no more. I stay I stay at home, y'all. I don't go out because you go out and about, it's just always mess. It's people in the world that's just fucked up. And you could be in your best state of mind, your best form. You know what I'm saying? And somebody will say something, do something, little slightest shit, and it just, there you go. I could believe it because a relative stuck on my kids and tried to get them, made a false CPS call. I def told her and the world that I was going to unalive her. Ooh, child. That's deep. I don't know. Makes you wonder. The town says she was always crazy over a man. Yeah, I heard that too. That DJ is the daddy. People keep saying that. People are steady saying that. The DJ until she tried to beat up his daughters. Yeah, that's messed up. They're exposing Clarissa mental health, but there's something there, and Papoose wrong. So you stand up with that, huh? See, shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. Wow. My baby daddy done got touched too. Sometimes you gotta, a little something, tap him a little, tap, tick, tap, tap him a little bit, and it really did look like that was a bulletproof vest he had on. It did look a little crazy, but people were saying it was something that you work out in. But I don't know. It did look a little something. Hey, good morning, Copies. I'm new to your channel, but I love your channel. Thank you, Kendra. Good morning. Welcome. Y'all welcome, Kendra. I was laughing when you said that. I was over there swinging with you, Copies, but I know you can hold your own, though. And can. He ain't that much taller than me either. Look, I dot that out so quick. Thank you, Kendra, and welcome to the Code Squad. Yes, welcome, welcome. Copies was like, girl, I will beat you the fuck up. And I did say that. Y'all heard it. I wonder if the camera caught them moving the body. I wonder. That's the big thing. That's what I've been thinking about. Baby, I can't wait till trial. I want to see everything. Hey, y'all, I'm late, but I came at the right time. Yes, I wholeheartedly believe they moved her body. I can't wait. Everything gonna come out. She's lucky it didn't go anywhere. I have 2 boys, too. And I got 4 girls. Baby, you think I'm finna let them go anywhere? I don't give a fuck who you is. No. My son is 13 and I can't wait until he turns 18 only to be officially done. Baby, when my kids turn 14, 15, they already had their own phones and everything. It's no reason for me and him to talk. Relay the message, please. Millie and Vanilli, Los and Dave. Relay the message. I don't got to talk to him. And we went through the course anyway. I had set up supervised visitations. I had everything lined up so I don't have to deal with that man. Because it's like he always was trying to do some dirty stuff, like trying to get me cooked. Bitch, I am not no turkey. Hey, Copious TV in chat. I got something for you. You want to play with me? Okay. I'm going to play with you the right way. Man, I'm having flashbacks. I'm about to get off of here. Because for real. Hey, Brittany. Oh, we understand, Echo, please. Everyone has a breaking point, and that's why I understood Romeca. Exactly. He brought the worst out playing in her face. She just wanted respect after giving him all those years. Exactly. Respect and for him to be a fucking father to his child. I'm just saying, don't mess with my children because I won't miss. That part. I'm Lil Amir. Me too. Went to school, and when I got home, was told my mother was deceased. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that, Be Sexy. She didn't pass the same way of mere mom, but an unexpected death for a child is the worst feeling. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. Dang, that's messed up. How old you say you was? Oh, you didn't say. How old were you? I'm so pissed about how CPD handled that scene. The way they let Carlos control that scene is criminal. Yes, like I just can't believe it. They was all over the place scrambling, all over the place. That's why I said they got a case, and they gon' I really wholeheartedly feel like they just gonna wait until they get justice for Meeks, and then they coming for them. Cause what? Yes, that was an unbelievable betrayal from Mr. Weirdo. Unbelievable ain't even the word. I have 4 kids and 3 step, all grown, and I have 17 grandkids altogether. Half are biracial, Chinese, black, Spanish, and white. And I play no games when it comes to them. Dang, okay. Big family. A mixture. I sure say I got Napoleon ice cream over here because I got a mixture of grandkids too. My heart goes out to baby Amir. I know the feeling going through life missing your mom. Yes, I just hate that so bad for him. I really do. SG, my youngest is 14. He took me through it, and I'm not going to lie. I said my turn, and he's left me alone ever since I started with giving me money. I played mine with the courts. I told him I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, whooping your ass. No. Yes, exactly. That scene was crazy. Just let Carlos contaminate the whole scene. I mean, all over the scene. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. The report says which witness moved her. I remember hearing it in the narrative. I'm gonna have to go back and read the report. I'm sure I'm gonna do that today. My cousin works for CPD, and she told me all of those officers on that scene got put on desk duty. My cousin said she would have had everybody out there in cuffs. Wow, well, that's good. Is it true they rode by the school first? I don't know, but I know it was said that Carlos was at the school first in the parking lot before Meeks got there. 3 girls, 23, 20, and 14. Baby girl has had a phone since 5. iPhone, so you can FaceTime her anytime. That part. That's how you got to do it these days. If they don't want to act right and co-parent, you need to go do what you need to do. I ain't about to play with no grown ass man when it comes to seeing his kids. Copies, did you see Q and Carlos going at it? No, but I heard about it. Clock that T. I heard about it. What they was on Quadre platform? Yeah, Copies is the truth. Been watching, but first time interacting. Love her in chat. Thank you. Miss Tina is going to take care of all of that. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. See that? See. No one is supposed to know you have it. What mother takes herself away from it? Exactly. Exactly. Let me scroll down. Okay, y'all. I've been on here. It's gonna be 3 hours, bro. I know y'all didn't do this to me. Hold on. I got the screenshot for you. I'm gonna email it. This Travel Island. Oh, okay. All right, Travel Island. Good morning, girl. Yes. Send it to me because I want to see. I'm gonna talk about that. I want to see what was said, honey. Because I'm gonna catch him up in some lies. Show Liz. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I want to see that because insane. Yep, Travel is in the building. She is here. I be forgetting that's Travel, and I know that's her other page because that's the page she created when they was coming for her page. But okay, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm out into the next one. Y'all really had me on here for 3 hours. Is y'all crazy? Is y'all crazy? Let me get up out of here. See y'all. Bye.
Bringing the news, facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap, but breaking headlines, put the truth on the map.
Yeah, fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Report on what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap, but breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Yeah, fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.